Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. So glad you're with us tonight. So here's the deal. We've got an amazing show. As usual, I am looking at so much brand new. I just hope we have time to get through it all in the next 3 big hours. And of course, hopefully this will warm up. So give me a second. Been resting it since I last saw you at 8 o'clock last night. So hopefully it just takes a minute getting over some sickness. So this happens. But hope you'll bear with me and get ready for an amazing show. We'll let the jewelry dude talk tonight as usual. You know, who needs to be here? I don't need to be here. The jewelry speaks for itself. And tonight we have some amazing pieces. We're going to see a singular piece we've never had before. It's actually a triple row collar. We've seen some incredible diamond collars in the past, and what we have tonight is actually our 3-row style. It just creates this beautiful, think like Cleopatra meets red carpet, and we've got that coming up for you. There's also going to be some pearls. I know we don't see many pearls here. We've got a pearl strand. It's actually going to be freshwater cultured, so they're really, really affordable in the white pearls. We even have a wheel of Tanzanites. I know I'm going to show you. There's a really special round, of course, with our special presentation last night that, thank you, so many of you really loved. I'm so excited to say that we have a piece that I would have liked to get to last night. We just didn't have time because you were loving eating up some of those new diamonds. So what we're going to do is show you our 844 round. It has pink diamonds on the side, gorgeous mounting. One of the best. We've really saved some of our best museum reserves for last. So it's going to be an exciting night for our Tanzanite lovers. But also, speaking of Tanzanites, it's not just the 8 carat. There's also a wheel that I put together for you that's actually 14 carat stones. There are 3 of them. They would be the largest we have in rings, okay, because we did see the 13¼ out last night. So tonight we're going to see 3 individual one-of-a-kinds. They are 14 carats. Well, one's a little under, 2 are a little over, and we're going to see those brought down to an amazing price tag. So I think you're going to like those as well. Plus a Tahitian pearl wheel is here. So not only do we have our white pearls in a strand, but we're going to see our Tahitian pearl wheel. It's also a trio. I've got some golden pearls as well. So it feels like it must be June. I know it just hit April. So it's all about diamonds this month, but we are getting ready with some of the most exotic, stunning pearls you ever will see. We've got golden, black, white, no pinks, but again, we're going to give you a really good, actually, there's a really pretty pink tourmaline. It's actually a very striking color. So we'll see that as well. If you have any requests, get those in. I do have affordable tonight. We love our affordable. I'm going to show you some very special Tanzanite studs. They're on the way. We've got, wait to see them. They're really affordable. They may be even an opportunity where you could get more than one if you want to. So that'd be kind of fun to do a little gifting. I know Easter's around the corner. It is this weekend. So I'm not sure we'll be able to get everything out to you by the Easter holiday. That would require you living very close by. But hey, if you are somebody who loves a little Easter basket treat or something just to give you like that new kind of springtime feel, we've got that for you instead. So let's take a look. Our first item up to bat tonight is Aqua. It's a beautiful excuse me, Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine that we have here for you. And it is going to be, well, I love this color. It's a really, really good color we have for you. It's got some of the most saturated out of everything we've seen. And of course, we have seen a lot of really good aquas here. That is something we are pretty accustomed to, I would say. But this stone in platinum, 1130-435, is coming your way, and so excited that we have it for you, especially when there's a nice wider band of platinum. You do have those diamonds on the sides, and then there's going to be an 86 pointer in the center of it all. So a really special stone, of course, really for the classic lovers out there. And we're also going to see those diamonds. I love the way they're flanking the sides there. 3 on each side, framing that oval stone. Diamond weight is 8 points. And we're really excited it's here. So what we'll do is we'll give you a look at it on the hand, as I would like to do, give you a setup here of what it's going to be like on your hand. And then, of course, you're going to get that great value. So get ready, $3,499. That might be somewhere else. We're doing something a little special for you here tonight. So that's really the idea, give you all those big values you've been waiting for. And again, if you love great fine jewelry, here's where we've got, look at that best in color there. It's amazing, isn't it? So here's what it looks like on the hand. So really simple and classic. And if you wanted to pair it up, let's say, you know, wonder rings, stackables, things like that, you certainly can. But there's also going to be a really, really good value. So let's kick it off right. Big Thursday night ahead of us, and it's going to be a fun one. So let's see it up close. Once again, remember, we do specialize in one-of-a-kinds. So when you see something you love, the best thing you can possibly do is dial in early. That is always the key. It puts you right at the front of the line, gives you the kind of like your running start. So you can get those pieces you love so much, save the bundle doing it, and we're gonna make this really, really affordable. So lots of fun to be had here tonight. Get ready, we got quite the show. And again, if you have any requests, as always, take advantage of those phone lines. that are directly connecting you to us here in the studio so that we can help you out with all of those requests you might have, okay? So really important night to get those requests in, and then let's take a look at what we can do here instead of $3,000 or $2,000 or even, I don't know, $1,500 seems about right for that stone. Given what we usually see, we're going to do a lot better than that for you and send it out for, how about this, $999. That'll be it for the 1 and 1 alone that we have on our aqua for you, and that'll be it. So a big, big value there. And of course, 1 only and stays in the platinum. We'll size it for you. We still size our platinum pieces, no problem there. And a fabulous way to get it. Now get ready for pearls. I love a good classic strand of pearls. And like I've been telling you, they're back in vogue more than ever before. I mean, really, truly, it's a fashion moment when you're wearing pearls. It kind of feels automatically updated and fresh. So we're really excited about that. And so, hey guys, hey Kirsten, thank you so much. Hi Sally, nice to have you with us. Hey Janae, thank you so much. Stacy's with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey Renee and Carrie. Oh my gosh, we got the crew here. And hey Renee, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a really good night. I've got some very, very special. We've got 2 Tanzanites, and don't worry, I'll have one that's affordable as well. But there's also some front-facing hoop earrings that I love that are going to be all of these natural colored diamonds. Actually, these are Ferrari. I think that might be our last Ferrari piece we have. So excited about that too. But let's get to our pearls. If you'd like that one, let me know. No rush, but of course, remember, 1 only. So that's just a really superstar value. Then look at this. We're going to go to the hand here. This might be, you know, it's funny. It may be my favorite part of this necklace might be the clasp. So they're huge pearls, number 1. And obviously when we see South Sea, we get into really big sizes like 10, 11, 12. This is where you're going to have 1130809. It's actually, it's funny, they have carat weight, but obviously there is none. They're 5mm freshwater cultured pearls. So pretty traditional pearls here, right? Freshwater cultured pearls are usually what you see. It means they're still natural pearls. They were just given a little bit of help. So still made in the mollusk, still organic, just given kind of a controlled environment where man helped it out. And usually that's what we see with this size pearl. There you can see, isn't that fabulous? Look at that. It's like a lotus or a floral type of clasp that you have. So how pretty is that with that pearl right atop it? I didn't bother with the figure 8, excuse me, because we're going to do this and show you how it opens and closes here, because this is important. It's like a lot like what we'd see in a typical, a lot of times we see this in a really important pearl strand when it's the big golden. See how it's like an insert closure? So one side slides into the other, and then there's going to be a little button attached right there. So when you press it down, that's going to release it from this amazing clasp here. So really simple and easy to put on and take off. And 5mm once again. So Tony, please don't make me repeat everything 3 times. Freshwater cultured 5mm and no diamonds. So just really, really special. And we're going to blow it out here, okay? So this is what it does. It inserts in just like that. Then for security, you're going to go ahead and do that figure 8, which I know you're familiar with. You see these on bracelets, tennis bracelets, things like that. So really important to keep that in mind is that you've got a lot of security there. It's 18 inches in length as well. So that tends to be a classic and a favorite and a popular style as well. We'll show them to you a couple of ways. And look at the finishing, by the way. This is all done in 14 karat gold, that clasp. And so are the beads right beneath it. There's going to be a, I love this too. They're really set closely together. Sometimes when you have pearl strands, sometimes they can be a little bit distanced apart. I don't love that look. I think it cheapens the look. So I love when they do the knotting process really close together and keeps them very seamless. We'll take a look at it here on the neckline. So you can see, I would love that poking out from the collar. I think that'd be gorgeous if you had that poking out from, obviously this whole trend for menswear is going right now. So again, but still ways to feminize it, right? Like don't just wear a silk tie, but put a silk tie with some stones and some lace and some tulle. And you see that here with the pearls. It's kind of like a kind of a really good way to mix and match it, layer it up if you want to. We'll show them up close as well because I know you're dying to see the quality of those pearls, and we'll kind of walk you through them. Look how pretty, that ivory glow, that really just exciting way that they look there with that stunning. I just love when pearls have that sheen, that glow. We'll kind of walk you through them here so you can see all of them. I mean, isn't that pretty? And you see what I mean with those little spacers that they put between so that they can actually do that knotted design, but keep it very, very close together. And that again is a very important look. So what we'll do here is we'll blow it out. It's certainly our one only, and you know that. We've got the white gold. Let me show you a close up of that clasp too, because again, not in platinum, but in white gold here, which makes it an extremely important clasp. I will say, excuse me, that pearl in the middle is probably a little bit smaller than the rest. So, and it's funny because when I saw these, I thought they were larger than 5 millimeters. So I may just get out my millimeter gauge if you guys don't mind, just to double check. So, you know, it's always good to do that. I'm usually kind of doing those things on my own anyways, just trying to figure out, okay, what size is everything, what length is everything. And let me make sure, because sure enough, let's see here. I can get the, well, wouldn't you know it? So I don't know if I can get you guys a look at this, but I just did the millimeter size, and it's not 5 millimeters. It is nowhere near 5 millimeters. How about 7? Let's try 7 instead. And that's what, maybe that smaller one on the clasp is 5, but sure enough, I mean, again, see, 26 years of experience sometimes helps out. You can kind of see when there's a little discrepancy. Yeah, it says 5, but they're 7. So 7 millimeters on the pearls. They look gorgeous, don't they? And we'll give you a great value here to send it on out. Major value. Come on in. If you want the aqua, let me know. Aqua's still here for you if you'd like that gorgeous aqua we had. And we'll make this one really go. In a hurry. Simple and easy, $999 on that one pearl strand. That's it. So just one great piece. Unfortunately, there's only one. Usually back in the day, I would usually have, like, you know, I could sell maybe sometimes unlimited pearls, just keep on selling them. But unfortunately, with this one, given that you have that really, really unusual clasp and a lot of gold presence there, we just have the one. So really stunning. And you know, Kathy, it might be a little too late for that, but thank you. She says, please don't strain your vocal cords. Well, they're a little strained. Obviously, I've been under the weather for, let's see, it started a week ago. So again, yes, they're already strained. So unfortunately, there's no going back. And, you know, as much as I would love, if I could invent something in this world, it'd probably be a magic potion to get vocal cords back in working order, especially for us performers. But again, bear with me. Hopefully it'll warm up. I've been on vocal rest when I'm not with you guys, so it probably just takes a minute to warm up. And, you know, again, maybe you want to watch something else tonight. It's okay if you can hang in with me. There's going to be some great values, so I apologize. Go with the, who was that? Wasn't there an actress once that had that really, like, raspy, sexy voice? Who was it? There's got to be one, right? Who was it? Like an old-time Hollywood actress. And she had like that super like sexual raspy voice. Like she's always playing sexy roles and always being like the, you know, the vixen and that femme fatale. I'm playing that part. Okay, tonight and some other nights too. But just tonight I'll play that part. All right, so $9.99 on that one. All right, so let me know if you'd like that. And then, oh, you know what else? So a couple of weeks ago, was it about a week ago, we had that cross. Do you remember it? 3 carats and a diamond cross. It was so exciting. I do have a new one. Now this is large as well. Diamond weight's gonna be even larger. Look at this one only. I know for those of you that missed out, remember it was the marquise cut? It had all the marquise lined up. Well, this is actually our 5 carat version, and it's also fancy cuts. It's item number 462, and it's going to be brand new as well. Take a look. There it is, 1.75 inches, top to bottom. It actually may be like 1.7 inches. So really close to 2 inches in size here, but it's got 5 total carats in diamonds all along in that beautiful channel setting. So you're getting the channel setting where it goes north to south and east to west, all princess cuts, very large individual princess cuts, I might add. So that's really special. And then, oh my gosh, the beautiful way it's finished. And this one's all in platinum, by the way. So yes, you can see even the front kind of looks like the back. It doesn't have that much variation front to back on this one, but I'm really excited it's here. And I'm thrilled that we have it for you. And you know what? If you'd like this one, call me quickly. Platinum, 5 carats. Tons of diamond weight. They're all bigger stones as well. I didn't count them. To be honest, I can if you'd like me to, but there can't be more than probably 20 or 25 stones in that piece. So they are a good size individually, no doubt about that. And we have this one. And if you remember the marquise cuts that we had the other day, it was 3 carats total weight, which had been, of course, that was our largest at the time. And now we've got our 5 carats. So set in the platinum, we'll show it to you. And this has got a nice hidden veil. So right behind that top portion, you're gonna have a nice size veil. So it can run right through there, and you can put on your favorite chain. So it's a really special piece. I do wanna give you a look at it from a distance away. And then also, there it is. So you can see what that's all about and see that size. So you really get an idea how enormous it is, but then also to show it up close so you can see how stunning the way this is done. Look at that. That is really beautiful. So of course the sparkle of princess cuts give you the beautiful brilliance of a round, but obviously not square cut that we love to see. And we take it down to an even lower price tag than even $99.99. So a much better value for you. Here's what it looks like from the backside. So just again, full open baskets underneath. I wouldn't even necessarily call them baskets because they're just, look at the sparkle that's coming through. Still going to be a great support system in that platinum to lay comfortably and beautifully and smoothly on the neckline, but also giving you that vibe of course, no one's going to miss that show of faith on your neckline at all. So we're thrilled to bring it to you. It's under 10,000 already. Loving the way that's going. And get ready, we got a new value on this one. It's not even going to be 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, even $6,000. We're blowing it out for $59.99 for 5 carats. That has never happened in one individual pendant before. So that's really something to behold. If you are definitely a gal who loves her diamonds, can't get enough of the really good stuff, that's it right there. So $59.99. Also Panther. There's one Panther. This may look familiar if you love designers. This one, I'm not sure that's going to stay on its own there, but look at this. I had to get a gram weight because this is so substantial. We've only done a couple of these before. They've all been very quick to go. Here's our latest and our greatest in 18 karat solid gold in, yes, yellow gold Panther. And then you've got a big enhancer, so you can put this, let's show it on the hand here as well. So just showing you some of the brand new that we have here tonight. Like this Panther style, 15 grams of 18 karat solid gold. How about that? 72 points. You know, a lot of you guys are always looking for gram weights, and you understand with the rings, can't do that because it depends highly on the size that you're going to order. With a pendant, there's no sizing it. So we know exactly what we can deliver is 15 grams. So you've got 15 grams, that's about a half an ounce of your 18 karat solid gold. It's 719. It's a 72 point baguette and round diamond piece. So the drape of this Panther may look very familiar. If so, let me just say, you follow some really high-end lines, and you know your good jewelry, and you know your exotics, and you know probably also that they have a status with them. This is our 72 point baguettes and rounds. And what we have here is 18 karat solid gold once again. So again, let's go over it again. 15 grams in gold, 18 karat solid it stays. It's got an enhancer bail which lines it with baguettes so you get your sparkle there. But it's also going to be, look at this. There's a little flip top. It's going to be this figure 8 bail, and that's going to open up so you can open up the piece. So use it around your very large pieces, whether that's a beaded chain, whether that's pearls. I mean, we could even put it around the gorgeous pearls I just had. You couldn't do that if it was a regular standard bail. But because it's an enhancer, we can flip that bail open and put it on the pearls. Think about that. So here's what we'll do on this one. It's a one only. Stays in the yellow gold and just lovely. I mean, it really is. Let me give you the measurement, do all that good stuff so you know exactly what you're getting. Because, you know, one of the things I really pride myself in is making sure you know before it gets home what it's going to look like, what you are getting. 2 inches top to bottom. Stunning look. Here it is on the neckline for you as well, so you can see that size is going to really deliver that impact. That's how they do this. Now, I haven't checked recently in the last couple of years on what the French designer does here, but they still, and usually they're vintage pieces, and you find them in the secondary market, and they're in a, you know, high-end luxury consignment, and they are tens of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands. Even when they're used, scratched, beat up, worn, they may have had several previous lives. Instead, this is that style, as we go back to the hand, that's going to show you that brand new stunning piece, all mirror finished. And these are diamonds throughout the body of this Panther that are all burnished in, plus again the bail. So let's show it up close because I know you're wanting to see that too. I never understand how people buy jewelry just from glancing at it from far, far away. It's like, show me the details, show me all the workmanship, the great way the diamonds are set, all of that. So that's what you have here. And of course, there's that enhancer bail. So again, flip it like you would a figure 8 on a safety catch in a bracelet, open it up, then that whole bail flips up and goes around your other pieces, so it really makes it versatile. And we've got one only, come on in. There's only one, and you know, we've had a couple that have done with color. We've had some sapphires, some ruby versions. Now we're doing the all diamonds, which I think is the most classic. Goes with everything, and if you're like so many different icons in fashion, celebrities, different places, and people that are known for wearing this as a signature style, it'd be a great way to do that. So let's blow it out for you. It's not gonna be $69.99. The last time I saw one of these Panther pieces here, it was that price. Gold has gone up since then. Like I said, it's been probably conservatively of a year since we've last seen this style. Gold's gone up a lot in a year. So I love that I'm actually taking the $6,999 price tag, making it a lot better, and giving you the value of a lifetime. Was it Betty Davis? And here I think of her eyes. But yeah, it probably was. I love that. Thank you for the assist, Laura. Laura says it was Betty Davis. Yes, that's right. Yes, it was. All right, so good. All right, well, I'll take that. That's okay. I think we can play Betty Davis for a night. So here we are. Instead of $69.99, we'll do this one for, you know what, blow it out. We'll make it $29.99. First caller on that one. And think about those pearls to go with it, because what a way to give a little elegance and I think like class with the edge of the Panther. This feels always a little bit edgy to me. I mean, maybe it's because, you know, there was a pretty well-known rock star, female rock star who, you know, wore this every single day. And when I watched a documentary about her life, and I'd never really listened to her music and I never really knew much about her, but then I watched a documentary and, you know, she was actually passed down this exact piece from the designer, not this exact one, but you know, the style. And she was passed down from her grandmother, and she wore that every day because it reminded her of her grandma. And I thought, that's a really, again, I love jewelry that has meaning. And this is just that, it's kind of that ultimate style that is so recognizable. So $29.99. If you'd like that one, we'll get into some Tanzanite earrings coming up. We've got some really cool studs. They're going to be very affordable. They're just really simple, basic, and also affordable, which we all need. I think we always need those classic pieces, those wardrobe staples. We've got Tanzanite studs for you. In platinum, we'll also see several Tanzanite rings, front-facing diamond hoops in multicolors. I do have one diamond collar. So this is the backside, by the way, again, just in case you missed it, there's the enhancer. So you've got the enhancer flip-top bail, and there you go. Also, let me show this on the hand here, because this is, if you were curious, what do you mean collar with 3 rows? This is exactly what I mean. Take a look at this, and I'll just go ahead and center it up here on the hand. Look at this, wider in the middle. So it comes to this little natural point, and then you have 3 rows in diamonds that wrap all the way around your neckline in the more dainty kind of style, meaning the individual diamonds are a little smaller, and then it's going to just give you that beautiful build. And this is that no flip, never turns, never twists type of collar, which I think is, you know, again, really important, because I don't know about you, but I'm not going to wear a piece of jewelry if it's never laying right on the body. It has to be appropriate, it has to sit properly. That's important. So here we go with 1130809. Just want to show, actually that was our last one, different collar. This one's going to be 812 platinum, another 5 carat piece. So you can get the 5 carats that we had in the cross, or you can get the 5 carats here in the collar, but it's 16 inches, which is a traditional collar length. We usually expect a collar to sit, guess what, where the collar sits. So you really want to have that 16-inch really framing the face right there at the collarbone. And you've got this beautiful way. It's actually going to be a little wider through the front. Then it just tapers, not too much. That's going to be as narrow as it gets. You see it pretty much maintains that style all the way around. Love all the brand new we're bringing. We've got a couple brand new pieces to give to you, an amazing way to go. And here we are with a very special 5 carat necklace. 5 carats in diamonds, solid platinum, and we'll show this one to you. It's got an insert closure, just what, like again, you would see in a bracelet, where you have this really special insert closure and a figure 8 safety. So you just see, feel like I'm demonstrating a seatbelt on an airplane, but you get the idea. You insert the buckle and then tighten it. Okay, don't really tighten it, but of course flip that figure 8 so that you can have that perfect wearable piece, and you can see what that looks like from a distance. Now, against the neckline, because, well, again, oh my, should have worn that tonight. Look how pretty that is. So all of our fabulous diamonds that we love, VS diamond, 16-inch, going to sit right there at the base of the neckline. Triple row. It's what makes it so unique and special. And we're going to go ahead and blow it out. So a big value. And I know to tell you, I hear that I really wanted to show you last Thursday a collar. Of course, had absolutely no voice that day, so I couldn't come in. And I got to tell you, I missed a collar. And I'm really sad about it, because I really was excited to show you the single row collar that we had. Now I feel like we've just kind of made up for it. We've one-upped ourselves, maybe tripled up here. It's under $10,000. And if you know diamonds, especially diamonds that are VS, you know that this probably should be, well, probably about 5 times that price, because that's how diamonds go. Forget the metal for a minute. Just think about diamonds at what I know are $25,000 to $35,000 a carat when you're shopping VS grade. Let's show it up close as well, Tone, if we can. I'm going to hold it, but obviously it's going to sit. This is that point where it goes to that little drape in the middle, but just so you can see how the diamonds are individually set along this triple row. And again, so stunning, and that's all set together. So it's not going to flip or turn on you at all. It gives you that nice width. Let me show them the width actually too, just to give you more familiarity with how much substance this gives. And then we'll show it to you just like so. And again, let me put that down so you can see, and I'll try to put this right side up. I'm gonna do it just so I can see it here. It's about, yeah, that's right at 1/4 of an inch wide. So you can see at the most narrow point, 1/4 of an inch in that width all the way around your collar. And again, they do go all the way around. So this is what, I wouldn't call it a collar if they didn't. So that's really the style we're looking for. And yes, beautiful. Under 9,000, under 8. This is when you're paying for not a lot here, because when you have diamonds like this, and these are not exactly what we would call, the commercial grade diamonds that you buy at 1,000 a carat, we're gonna get awfully close to that. So I would say, let's go for it. Get yourself that special collar that you've been waiting for and wanting, and maybe a little treat yourself moment. How about for the moms out there that are saying, you know what, I'm not gonna wait to have the kids get me something special. I just know exactly what I want. I'm gonna treat myself. Moms are the most important job in the entire world. You'll never convince me otherwise. Teachers are a very close second, but moms are teachers too. So they kind of do it all. So again, with that in mind, I say for all the moms out there, we're only a week or so away from Mom's Day. So this would be the perfect time. It's arriving right then and there, right before. You're wearing it for all those special occasions. Maybe you just wear it every day, but it's not even $8,000. Or $7,000. This is $69.99. So a big time value on a triple row collar. Give me a call if you like it. There's only one, obviously. And that, look at this, layered with perhaps maybe you put the collar up here and then you wear the pearls beneath it. I'll tell you, there's no way to have on too much jewelry. You simply can't. You can't have on too much jewelry these days. You can't. Layering, stacking, beautiful, building a wardrobe. And look at that, the diamonds and pearls. Listen, Prince wasn't the only one who's got the monopoly on diamonds and pearls. We love the way that looks together. So create your own look and do what you like, but that's a really important style. So $69.99, remember the pearl necklace was only $9.99, so that's a very important way to go. And let's get you something affordable. I know I've been coming out here guns blazing with these big time items, but let me show you something that is extremely affordable. I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, take the backings off. It just makes it a little easier to see them without the backings, but take a look at this. This is gonna be that variant. I know we just had that zoom back for that 5 carat cross. So bear with me as I move this camera back on in so you can really see these gorgeous rovels that we have. How about that? A little bit of a roval action. We can honestly say that I've not seen blue wing block tees with roval shape before. So I'm excited to see those. These wouldn't be our museum reserves, even though they were cut from a museum reserve stone actually, but they're gonna be that typical blue wing block tee that we love, which is anything but typical. It's item number 490, and this would be our oval with platinum. 56 points in the total Tanzanite here, and there is another one. I'm just making sure that I get the backing off and clean them up a little bit, give them a little polish off the surface so you can see what they're all about. But that is one stunning earring, and yet the versatility of having an earring that goes both primary and also secondary piercing. I think that's important as well, because we love the idea of having, well, the most versatility possible. I think that's important always. I want versatility in my jewelry, and when I got more than one piercing, and a lot of people do these days, it's nice to have the way that you've got that stone that's not too small and not too large, so you can wear it different ways on different days. It's kind of like, you're gonna wear it every single day in one way or another, and I think that makes it a great investment. So are you ready for this? 490 is the item number, 56 points in the Tanzanite. They're white, meaning platinum only. So that means only, of course, platinum's only available as a white metal. That's how it is derived from the earth. So now we get to give you a big value and make it our most affordable idea, not just of the night, not just of the earrings, not just of all the great pieces we see all the time, but actually this is the best value of the inventory altogether. So a very important way to be shopping something that's exciting, different, classic, a little bit better quality than what you find everywhere else, which I think is really, really nice. And you get the bigger stones here, just enough for that perfect piercing coverage. A beautiful post, a little bit of engraving. Notice it's like a little ribbon detail that you have going around it. So that makes it exciting as well. Take a look. We're gonna blow them out and give you that big time value. It's just, again, under 1,000, sure. But let's take it even lower than that. really want to make sure that we help everybody get something affordable, maybe some gifting ideas. This is that big gifting time of year. Springtime is here, so that means special occasions, big holidays, all kinds of exciting things and times and moments. And yet we just want to look our best, but I never show up to an event empty-handed either, whether it's, a hostess gift at a party, whether it's, you're just thankful that you're, invited to the event and you want to have something special to give to that host of that event. Or maybe you spend a lot of time with family and you're excited about, okay, I can't just not acknowledge that I love my loved ones and I want to get them something special, but I'm not going to break the bank buying 18 different gifts. Here's how you get something special that they're going to treasure, and they're not even $9.99 or even half of that at $4.99. A big value is happening right now. I do want to point out the backings because this is the way we've kind of been revolutionizing the way you do backings now, because the platinum butterfly backing is still inside, but it's in that silicone, so it just makes it a little easier. Just easier to hold, maneuver, hold on to. You don't lose them, they never bend. It's important. So again, I have really become a fan of these silicone backings because they're just so much better to work with. So instead of $4.99, let's do a lot better than that and make sure that you are getting the big value of the show tonight. If you want affordable, great price tag here. Let's go ahead and blow them out right now. They're not even $4.99 or $3.99 is great, but we can take them a lot lower than that. And they're, again, platinum only. Take as many as you need until they sell out. We have fewer than 10 to go around for the entire country. So not like they're going to last. We know that. And we'll blow them out right now for $299 a pair. That is it. So a really special way to go to get that fine jewelry we love and still getting that huge value. So take advantage of that and we will have it for you, and they'll be about 60 seconds away from likely a sellout. So I want to make sure you take advantage of those while they're here. Not going to be that kind of piece that sticks around for another day. Just really exciting moment, and I'll show them on because we always like to give you the measurements, even though I think we all know what a stud looks like. But at this point, you want to know, are the posts centered? Actually, in this case, you're probably going to wear these north to south. So what we did was we put the post at the top portion of the earring. Here's what they look like as far as the length. So let me just show you there. That's going to be right at, well, about 3/8 of an inch, I would say, maybe a little bit under, but they're over 1/4 of an inch top to bottom. And then I'll put them on the ear for you as well so we can see what they look like and give you an idea of what you can expect with these really gorgeous Tanzanite. So that's what they look like on. You can see that. And again, I love the way, and boy, if anybody reacts to different metals, if you react to gold, you're not going to react with platinum either. And I love that because I always react to my hoop earrings because they're gold. And, gold is alloyed. It's not pure. So if you're someone who reacts, usually platinum is something that we can be less sensitive to. So I love a platinum earring. So that's it, $299, and only a few seconds left to go, and you can see how gorgeous those are. And you can imagine how easily they would just move right up the ear. Yeah. How many would you like? Just one. That's fine too. Just one. So Tanzanite studs are not like potato chips. You can have just one. You can. See, potato chips are not my thing. Like, I can really do without. I just don't do potato chips. I'm not a fan. But I'm much more a sweet person than a salty person anyway, so probably makes sense. We'll go back to the wheel. Yeah, it's not going to be my choice of sides at the picnic. No, not going to be my choice. But again, so I can go without. But so certainly, yeah. Now, you know what I love? Where I'd go, I'd beeline right for the sides of the garnishes for the hot dogs at the picnic. And I'd go, this is just a little something about me. I snack on jalapenos. Not this week, because spicy's not good for vocal problems, but I do snack on jalapenos. I do. I'll just go to the fridge and have a couple of slices, like not the raw ones, but like the, you know what I'm talking about, the marinated one. I love jalapenos. I'll put them on anything and everything. I'll eat them just plain straight up. But that just comes with the territory. When you're born on Cinco de Mayo, I think you are innately born to love anything spicy. So I do. I definitely do. So let's move on. We've got $2.99 a pair if you'd like to get those. And thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you love them. I do too. They're really cool earrings, aren't they? Just a great way to get a classic. It's not that often, ironically, that we get to do like pure classics like this. And I'm really excited that today is that day for our Tanzanite lovers, especially when we have an assortment of rings the way we do. We've got some really fun rings today. Yeah. Oh my gosh, are they shopping from the road? Where? Fruitco? Fruitco, Florida. I've never heard of it, but then again, I haven't spent that much time there. Wow, really? Fruit Co., Florida. You mean like there's a fruit company or two in Florida there? Probably. Let me guess, do they have some oranges? Probably some oranges, right? Some good old Florida oranges. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds perfect, right up my alley. So I'll go to we'll go to Fruit Co. We'll get an orange slice or two. Could use the vitamin C probably, yeah. Yep. All right, so $2.99, another pair. Jason, how many for you? Thank you so much. They're very popular and they're almost sold out. Well done. And remember, we got plenty of Tanzanites for you tonight in rings of all different assorted sizes and shapes and all that. We'll even have an affordable one too. That's a 2 carat 29. So I'm looking forward to that too. And then there's golden pearl. You know what? Since we're loving our pearls, and you know that there's a difference between what we saw earlier, that gorgeous freshwater cultured pearl necklace, versus a South Sea pearl. Let me show you what comes out of the golden lipped oyster that is all natural. Now, if you're going to go, oh my gosh, there's a blemish. Yeah, it's a natural pearl. And this is what they look like in their best quality, where there's going to be, oh boy, hold on. I'm going to zoom back and then it's going to roll off on me. So I got to zoom back first and then I'm going to hold it up for you, because some of these just, you know it's round if it can't even sit by itself. There it is. This is a really special 14 millimeter golden South Sea pearl. Yes. Thank you. The Tanzanites continue to be popular, so enjoy. And then this is 1130-509, and it's 18 karat gold for the bail, a little fluted design there, front and back, so there's no wrong way to wear it. And then you have this gorgeous, rich, what do I always tell you about golden pearls? Let's judge them based on their color saturation. Let's think about the fact that they can look a lot like gold. You probably know 10 karat gold, not so buttery. And then as you get up in higher purities, all the way up 14, then 18, then let's say 24 karat pure, it gets richer, more intense yellows, goldens. That's what you're seeing here. That is also very much denoting a better quality pearl. Not only is it 14 millimeters in size, but you're also getting, and I say compare it to that 18 karat gold bail, it's sitting right there. Your 18 karat gold bail is already a pure, rich, buttery, saturated color. Well, look at it next to the pearl. Notice how the pearl is even more so. Very intense, very golden, lovely, lovely size. It's one of our bigger ones. So again, what I would recommend doing is looking at your pearl and then maybe finding what side you like better and then showcasing that, because obviously the bail is the same no matter what. So this is gonna be, okay, a really, really quick, easy deal. 14 millimeters is one of the bigger ones we've had in all the world of pearls. It's, I think the largest I've ever had was the 18, and then prior to that was a 16. So we're in these elite sizes, and I'm talking, those were like all-time best. We're doing something very special here on this golden pearl. Let me show it to you from a distance and see what you think, because we'll get you still. I mean, even though it's pretty much all pearl, we'll show you the millimeter size that it gives you and the length, so you can get an idea in inches how that's going to stand. It's just at 7/8 of an inch or so, top to bottom. And then what we're going to do is this. I'll show it against the neckline, and then you'll see what we can do here. Look at how beautiful, and really meant to be, again, as that piece you just wear on its own or layer it up. So put it with your favorite yellow gold chain, maybe even a diamonds by the yard, because this bail can handle it. And we'll blow it out right now for you. Really simple, really easy, really affordable. And watch this in the yellow gold only, because that's going to match the best. Plus, it's the most luxury. And we're going to do that one for under $1,000 as well. And let me tell you this, because I've got some carte blanche discounting opportunities, meaning I'm going to do whatever the heck I want. We're going to make something really special happen on this pearl. Call early, because getting into this second hour shortly here, want to make sure that you have a chance to pick this pearl up for less than even $9.99. You're going to love it, but again, some of you are going to miss out. And that's just because we know pearls, and we know when they're South Sea, that's the most exotic variety. And we also know this. We know that they rarely get in the golden color and the 14 millimeter size. It's kind of like if I was sitting here showing you a 5 carat diamond. You'd be going, okay, that's unusual. That doesn't happen often. You give me a call now, it's going to be yours. But if you wait, you're going to miss out. So let's get it done right now and make it even better than $499. What we just did is give you a value that we've never seen before on a pearl. Instead, it's not going to be $499. I'm going to show you how important it is to stay with me. Keep an eye on, listen, this is when you're just thankful nobody listens to you. I've learned that in the last couple of days. Like, you're just like, okay, maybe some people are not listening to what I say. But this is when you're thankful, you know, for those that watch on mute, thankful for that. So here's what I'm going to do. We'll make the price tag where you just simply have to dial in. You have to, because this is one of the more unusual of all the organic stones out there in this golden pearl variety, and it's not $4.99. Let me see if I can do you one better here and reward whoever is fastest on the phones. The Tanzanite earrings are almost sold out. Those are, like, you know, pretty much done. And now we're getting to you a better value than $500 on a pearl that is South Sea, that is golden with an 18 karat gold accoutrement. Let's do even better than $4.99. First caller, who will it be? I don't know. I'm ready to give it away. That's $399. I will prove to you that tonight you will see some of the most unbelievably insane values you have ever seen in your life, and that is a total just, that's on me, that's a low, low price, okay? That has nothing to do with TVON. That's just a thanks for being with me kind of deal, okay? $399. That's it. Let me know who's got it. That's all. Yellow gold's got to be how it stays. Going to be the 18 karat we love. And that one's going to be for whomever says, I'll take it. And that'll be gone in a matter of moments. We do have some copper bearing tourmaline, front facing hoops in multicolored diamonds. Jason's not going to take that? No. Okay. Any requests, let me know what they are. We'll help you out with those too. Do you know I was supposed to drink a lot of water during last night's show? I drank one sip of water the whole night. I'm going to try to be better about that today because I think it'll help all of us out. So I'll try to be better about that. But yes, there will be a couple of water breaks today just to try and hydrate, okay? Because that was a big, yeah. That was, I mean, I couldn't. It was too exciting last night. It was too much fun. Who had time for water last night? All right, so it sounds like the pearl's probably gone. Hope so. Remember, we started with these big pendants. We had the big cross, we had the big panther, we had the pearls. This is for my Alexandrite lovers. Speaking of pearls, I was mentioning June's birthstone is pearl, but you know there's another one, and it's this one. And thank goodness they came up with pearl because Alexandrite's really hard to find, especially affordably, if you were, let's say, born in the month of June. Well, here's that alternative to the pearl for a June birthday. But this is one of the most bright, gorgeous, screaming colors. It's showing all that it has to offer right here in one moment. We didn't change our light source, and I'm seeing blue and green, and I'm seeing purple and red already happening. The truth is, if you were to go from strictly one light source to another, you would see only one of those colors take place. Well, our lights are hot enough where it's already showing off a little bit of that purple red. This is another fabulous one only. I got so many tonight as usual. This is item number 484. It's our platinum setting. That's a 41-point oval Alexandrite. 74 point. Do you think? Wow. I knew those diamonds were big, but wow. 74 points in diamond weight. Sorry, I'm going off the price I'm about to give you, and I know 74 points in diamonds should never, never be this price that is about to come out of my mouth. Let's make this really easy. Come on in, Alexandrite lovers. And we're going to show you, of course, all the details. Let's make sure you see here the entirety of where those two diamonds are set. That's all bail and then some. So don't worry about the bail being too small. It's going to fit all your standard chains. And then here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. Good stuff. Look at those diamonds. Look, especially the halo of diamonds. They're amazing. Here's the length. It's going to give you as well, which is going to be, 5/8 of an inch. So right in between, that falls in between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch in that total length. And boy, do we have a lot of necklaces and pendants tonight, or is it just me? That's a really good style there. So you can see that from a distance away, and we'll show you what it looks like up close. This is color changing, phenomenal, and really durable gem material. Of course, belonging to the chrysoberyl family. It's the color-changing variety thereof. We're going to give you a huge value, and it's under $2,000. When I tell you it's going to go in a hurry, how'd the golden pearl do? Has that found its home? I sure hope so. Golden pearl should be gone. Let's hope so on that one. If a golden pearl's not gone at that price, we got other issues. But let's take a look at what we can do here to make this one even better. You do want to call on the early side, please, por favor, because this is going to be one of those that, again, nobody sees this price tag coming, and that makes us happy. When we're going, I was expecting to pay much more, and I'll take the savings, and I'll run with it. And you know, you feel like you got away with something, like you stole it. And that's a great thing. It's not $1,500 either. Going to go significantly less than that. All you got to do is call, not $14.99. Let's keep on going. Alexandrite lovers, I've never known us to do an Alexandrite of that quality for this price tag. And now we get to make it even more affordable than $14 or $13.99. It is only $1,299, and that is in platinum. It will stay in the platinum, and it is quite something for that value. So we'll see who's got that one. That's only a matter of time till that one is gone. Don't forget to call and ask about those Tanzanites. Don't forget, we started with Aqua. We had a great Aquamarine at the top of the show. That was $9.99, so you can always call us on that one as well. That was a good one. We might have to do a couple recaps for our late arrivals tonight. We can do that for you. And also that collar. You know, it's only a matter of time before the triple row diamond collar goes. That's definitely going to find its home tonight. No doubt about it when it's 5 carats in diamonds for that price tag I did. Now also, that's $12.99. Let's move on because we got a big time. I got a really good ruby. It's a star ruby. And you know, has anyone ever noticed with star rubies? Is this one gone? Figured that one was gone. Congratulations, it is. Now let's show you. Have you ever wondered or thought about this? Star rubies are almost always ovals or rovals. Look at this. This very well may be the absolute finest star ruby I have ever presented in my career. It's 1130-709. Look at the definition of that star. And it's right now, its attention is divided among 2 different light sources. When you see me block one, as I'm going to do right now, look at that star. Look at that star. It is so, I couldn't have painted it any better. And obviously, let's just go ahead and reverse it here. There you go. There's the other light blocked. So you can see it's also a great size. It's a 129 in platinum. It does have a carat 29 in diamonds. Do you guys want to double check that? It just seems too odd to me that those are exactly the same carat weight. But again, coincidence, I don't know. We might double check that. I just had to show it to you. We'll probably get back. Let me just make sure those carat weights are correct and proper. But look at how stunning. Rolling over the sides of the band as they do. The big halo around the pear shape. But isn't that remarkable? To have a pear-shaped stone, we don't see that very often. It's usually just the ovals and rovals, and that's it. To get a pear shape, look at that. So beautiful. The definition, so many times they're just a little bit, they're kind of hazy or they're kind of muddled, or again, their attention is usually brought, especially when you see 2, they can be a little less defined. Not the case here. Go ahead, Jason. Thank you. The platinum aquamarine piece that we did just start the show with a while ago, that just sold, so congratulations on that one as well. Enjoy it. Thank you much. And then what we're going to do is we're going to double check those carat weights because, again, just want to make sure that they didn't just do that kind of double price point. Also, want to remind you we still have the pearls. I did put the Panther on the pearls just in case you were curious, and it gives you an idea, kind of a visual of how that would work if you are putting the enhancer around a bead or a pearl. So let me do that for you as well. Look at this. Let me just show you again. The pearls are separate, but look at that together. I just could not help myself. I want to show you and put that enhancer into action. So you see we have the pearl necklace or the Panther enhancer. They're sold separately, but you could get the whole set for under $4,000 because the necklace itself, that's pearls, that's going to be $9.99. The enhancer itself was our 18 karat gold with the diamonds. That's going to be 2 inches of 18 karat gold and about a half an ounce. And that enhancer pendant is only $29.99. So you've got 2 great ways to shop jewelry, and I just wanted to show that. That's all I did was put that enhancer up and over the pearls. You kind of want to find the intersection of your beads or your pearls and then place it there, but then it's never going to hurt because obviously you could not string your pearls through the bail. You can do that with a basic chain. You really only need to use the enhancer bail when you are trying to put that piece over a larger type of necklace. So that's the deal there. Just those were previously here. And then also, let me show you, since we're loving our earrings tonight, let me show you also these pink diamond earrings we have also with the, look at that, some really strong pinks. In the middle, these also have those silicone wrapped around platinum for the backing. This is a lovely matched pair of pink diamonds. Look at how strong a pink they are. Don't forget, top of the hour is about 10 minutes away. We're going to do a top of the hour special for you. So stick around for that. And then here we go with 702. that beautiful platinum and 18 karat gold, because obviously, as I mentioned, platinum doesn't come in rose or yellow. So when we're looking at doing different colors with platinum, we do have to use the gold. So you've got the combination there of platinum and gold. It's 18 karat rose gold. We did do that. We upgraded there. And then you have a full 10 points of your pink diamonds. Now I have one situated one way and the other. So if they look a little different size, that's why I put one more east to west, the other more north to south. So that's, again, they're a match. And then you have 26 points in diamonds. They're all white diamonds with the exception of the center. So very important to keep that in mind. Look at the pinks and how bright they are. It wasn't too long ago, it was last week, at one point we had a beautiful bubblegum pink. Do you remember that? This is very similar, except two of them, 5 points each, still a really substantial size in the world of pink diamonds, especially the natural pink diamonds that we love. And we're gonna blow them out right now. There is only one pair. So that's gonna be huge to really, again, dial in early. Make sure you're quick on the phone lines here, 18 karat with the platinum together. They stay as is. This is that backing I was telling you about. So again, there's platinum inside. You see your standard butterfly backing within. The silicone goes around that. And this is what they look like from a distance. You can see the size. We'll give you the measure. You can always do that too if you want to wear them more at an angle. Love that look. It just gives you a little more length to the earring itself. And then here they are with that about, if you've got them at that angle, they're going to be a little more than a 1/4 inch, and I'll try one on for you as well. So really special style here. Let's blow them out. Give you a really big value. Of course, they're supposed to be $49.99. I'll do better than that. Here's what they look like from a distance away. So you can really start to gauge that size. Great for everyday wear. I love the idea of wearing pink diamonds every day. That just sounds special. It sounds elite. It sounds a little, important and different, and something not everybody in the world gets to do as we go back to the close-up and give you another big value. And they're headed for you fast tonight. Make sure you get anything you love while they're still here. They're there the same direction now. So you can see how that's an even setting there. And we'll go ahead and take them way down for you. Blow them out for $1,999. Can't believe we're starting with a 1 on that one, but we are, to make sure that's really extra affordable for you at $19.99. So that'll be it on that one. And then we've got, again, we'll do a little recap. We've got our cross. The Panther is still here. We've got the cross, the Panther, and the pearls. Cross, Panther, pearls. That's how we, and the beautiful collar. So the 5 karat collar, and of course our aqua's gone, our golden pearl pendant, well done there. Also have the Tanzanite. So we're gonna see several different Tanzanites tonight, because I wanna get those all said and done while we still have time together to get those out the door. I'm going to be saying goodbye soon to the Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve, so I want to make sure that we can bring all those to you. I wanted to show you this too. Look at that stone. What on earth could that be? All those different colors together with a pink diamond frame and white diamonds around that. I can't wait to show it to you. Also in brand new, look at this tourmaline. You'll know it because it's got bicolor. But try, what in the world? Look at this. Look at the pinks. Oh my gosh, really? Look at this. It's like a paraiba blue-green, kind of right down the middle, and then instead of being half and half, which usually the bicolors are, because usually it just goes 50-50, pink and green, watermelon tourmaline, we know. This starts with the pink, goes to the blue-green, brings back the pink, and of course this is all natural thanks to the great lapidary who cut it properly to show off all that beautiful Mother Nature blending colors here. And it's 1130758, 18 karat solid. That's a gorgeous stone. It's also 18 karat solid white gold here. It's a very special towering stone. It's a 6 karat 59. So really, really important size here. Also going to give you a lot of diamond weight, 1 karat 08 in diamonds as well. And let me know again, we'll try to recap what we have here in the last 7 minutes of this hour, but want to keep up with all this incredible brand new that we're bringing, no doubt. We're all here for the brand new. We're all excited about these one-of-a-kinds. We also will have, for the golden pearl lovers, I'm going to literally bring out a pair of earrings too to match. So if you were lucky enough to pick up that pearl pendant, I have a pair of earrings that's going to match it beautifully. So make sure you stay with me for that. But 6 carats 59 here, 108 in diamonds. Framed to perfection. Why not? Classic halo diamonds down the side. Here's what it also does. Lifts up the halo. Why does it do that? Well, number one, it has to accommodate the stone. You see they've actually created this beautiful custom little gallery there to actually accommodate for the culet of the stone. And how about that side view? Seeing the blues and the greens, then the pinks, and then watch it from the front. because when you look at it from the side, it's like the pink almost disappears. But you see it from up front thanks to this gorgeous emerald cutting. Let's take a look at it on the hand because it's a big one. This is not a small ring and not a small stone. Take a look at that. Wow. And the fact you can really read the multicolors that are happening together from a distance really tells you a lot about that stone. I am so thrilled to bring it to you. We have our 659 here. Let's blow it out. Come on in because you know there's only one in the world like it. That's a really tough stone to ever even see those colors because even when you see pinks and greens, well, that's not really what we're looking at here. And I'm showing you the other direction just to see it from a different angle. This is not a green like we typically see out of Verdolite. It's actually a blue-green. It looks like the prettiest paraiba has somehow found its way inside of a pink tourmaline, doesn't it? And it's got a carat weight in diamonds as well. And there's just so much to love about this individual piece. I am so thrilled we can bring it to you. You get the option to even change the gold color if you want to. So you don't have to leave it in the white gold if you really would prefer it. Honestly, I think there's just something so striking about the way it's set right now. I don't know if you need to change a thing. Maybe just, tell us what ring size you wear and we'll make sure it's custom sized for you when it gets out the door so it arrives ready to enjoy. But that's going to be, oh my goodness, we've got a better than $99.99 price tag for you. Much better, as a matter of fact. It's not even close. Call me early. We have one. Change the gold. Get your size. Look at that stone, though. Enormous and so clean. Last I checked, did the tourmaline family stop being type 3? Just this one is so perfect. You would never know that this is a gemstone family across the board known for inclusions. When you see that stone, I think it makes you think a little differently. And we love seeing it here. And you know what? Better than even half this price tag. It's not going to be even $4,999. Not even close. You get a better value. We'll do our black pearls as well. I've got a whole wheel of black pearls and rings. You're going to love those. But we're going to do better than $49.99. One color only. And again, breathtaking, even prettier. I think the further away you go, the more you see these colors. I just want to show it one more time. And the beautiful way that it elevates, stackable. See that? Put a ring right next to it. There's so many of us that like to take whatever it's that wedding band, that eternity band, that classic 5-stone style you have, and put it right next to all the other rings we love to wear. You can do that here thanks to the way everything is elevated. So you can make that easy. Put it next to something else. Add to it if you want to at the foundation, at the core of the band. But we'll make it a better price. It's $3,999. You know that's going to go, and in a hurry. So a beautiful style there. And of course, that stunning, is there anything prettier than an emerald cut? Showing off the way that color blocking, Mother Nature color blocking. That's what it is. It's the best of the best. And to see paraiba blues and greens, not necessarily copper bearing, but look at how stunning. Oh my gosh, look at that view. Yes. Yes. Yeah. 1 carat even. Perfect. Thank you. This is why I double check those things. All right. So guys, I do have an update if you wanted the star ruby. So we have a new diamond weight and it's still a carat, but again, we got that resolved because I knew that was too coincidental. And just my eyes told me I thought it looked like a little less than a carat 29. So just FYI, and let me show that again at this angle because I know it's got some little, sometimes when the process of setting a stone, the mounting is made first and then the stone is set as the last step. And sometimes in that process, you see a little bit of there's that little haze. And a lot of you are probably at home watching on a 60-foot, 80-foot TV, or not 80-foot, 80-inch TV wondering, okay, well, what is all that? Look at this from this angle. So it just needs a little steam cleaning to get back there. And again, the top is completely polished, but the inside, which I can't get to without steam, is going to be the way. You can come home with me. I spend a lot of time, with my head over the stove steaming. So yes, a steam cleaning is all it needs. So then it would be looking like that, where you actually see, look how clean it is. And you see a little golden, it's like a little golden band that runs right through it. So just to show you that when you look at it from this perspective, sometimes it's not always its best look. Again, that just needs a little steam cleaning from behind it, from when that stone was originally set in the setting. So there you see what that does. Clarity-wise, it is flawless. So that's an important piece. Now, FYI, if you were intrigued by the star ruby, kind of knew that, my little spidey senses were telling me maybe the diamond weight was off. So 1130709, we have that updated for you. So it's going to be that still 129 pear-shaped ruby with the asterism. So hello, star. And then it's got a 1 carat diamond weight. And the cool thing is the way they wrap around the sides, it's really intriguing, a little different than what we normally see when we do like just 1 row of diamonds down the sides. Instead here it's rolling and wrapping around. So you're going to get diamonds from every angle, but it's really the star ruby that's on full display. That's the big moment. That's the super star, if you will, because, well, it's the most defined one we've seen. And you see it right there. Look at that. The legs of the star reach all the way across to the very, very points, the actual sides of the stone. Look at that. So outstanding. And this has 1 carat in diamonds. Let me show you this all the way around. Platinum setting, of course. I'll try it on the hand, and let's blow this one out. So we just, uh-oh, this one's a tiny size. So let me try it on here, and then we'll see it there from a distance so you can get an idea of what that's all about. What a beautiful stone that is. And of course, 2 ways to wear it, pointing up, pointing down, however you like to do it. But let's take a look at this one more time close up. Getting real close to the top of the hour, and a lot of exciting things happening at the top of the hour and really throughout our show. So we're getting ready for that. But right now, we're going to make this really fly. It's going to be easy, simple, affordable. How about just sending it out right now? Only $39.99 on the most crisp, clean, defined star that I've ever been able to show you. And I mean that. That really is. They're usually going to be, and we always see 2 when they're on camera. That's always the case. That's not unusual. We're always going to see 2 stars, 1 for every light source. There are 2 lights trained on it. That's it. There's supposed to be a 3rd, but that 3rd one is out of, commission. So yeah, the 3rd one is not happy. So here's the deal. You got 2 lights on it, and yet look at how stunning that is. So beautiful, and typically a singular star is what you're going to see, but that's that quality through and through. And of course, it's a natural star as well. Love that too. Knowing that there is such a thing as they have figured out, it was a while back, they figured out a way to make these stones in labs and replicate what Mother Nature does with those little rutile needles. And they found a way to kind of mimic that and make them in different artificial ways. But this is a natural stone. So we love that as well. All right, we're going to talk top of the hour, and we're going to give you a big, big value for our top of the hour. Also, there's a moonstone today. We've got so many exciting pieces, and of course, your requests are always welcome. So do let me know what those requests might be. We got a couple really fine pieces here, still available from hour number 1, including our cross, our pearls, our Panther. The Alexandrite's gone. The pink diamonds are here. I know those earrings are here. So we're loving affordable, which means, well, I got something really affordable in store for you for our top of the hour. So we're just glad you're with us tonight. Hope you can stay with us for a couple more hours and enjoy all the brand new that we're going to see together. Welcome in, everybody. Happy to be with you. My name is Blair, and this is TVON. I'm so glad you're here tonight. We've got a very special show for you. A couple hours left to go. Forgive me in the way I sound, getting over something, so, it happens. But we're very excited about Tanzanites galore. Got several different options for you. We're going to start this hour with a wheel. It's a blowout wheel in Tahitians, but then we're actually going to see some really cool Tanzanites. We've got a big Asher. We've got some really large stones. I put together our largest in the entire collection. We'll bring those out for you as well. They're going to be really large stones, 14 carats or so. And then we also have a big, big, big round. It is a stunning 8.5 carat round. And we got so excited about this when we put pink diamonds with it. So excited to get that for you. But we'll take a look at our star ruby in case you just tune in. That's our star ruby for you. Okay, so a really good star ruby opportunity if you're thinking about that one. And then Tahitian time. Doesn't that sound exciting? Like, let's go to Tahiti. Let's go together. No waiting in line at the airport required. Just hang out with us. Take a look at this. This is wild. Oh my goodness. And they're all brand new. And then we get to the wild one here. Oh, this is where the wild ones are. Look at how beautiful this is. A wraparound designer mounting. Check this out because we got 3. All gorgeous Tahitians. Let me just say, step aside all those muted, gray, washed out, basic pearls out there. All Tahitians deserve a big, big round of applause. I mean, they're all rare. But then you get into really high quality, which is what we're interested in, which is what you're seeing here. Check this out because we've got 3 to choose from. I'm just going to let this one just kind of hang out right there center stage for a moment and really appreciate all the design elements that are coming through on this one. It is so stunning to see all this unique detail. Now, all 3 of them are going to be set in platinum, so they will stay in the platinum. And then you get the Tahitian pearls, which are all going to be, well, 11 or 12 millimeters. So we'll walk you through which is which. All the same price, Big moment for our lovers of a discount when they are also first time you're seeing them is right now. And the fact that they're all the same price. And they're all going to be this gorgeous green, blue glow. Isn't that fantastic how they're just glowing the way they are? This is not your typical Tahitian material. Most of them are. Think about a gray tweed, a gray suit, a gray cloudy sky. That's what most Tahitian pearls are going to look like. It's a very different idea when you're just feasting your eyes on the best of the best. And we're not just seeing grays or silvers or charcoal. It's going to be bright, bright, oceanic. Think like a mermaid, but in a natural pearl. And that just only makes sense. I feel like these were all kissed by the mermaid, maybe, right? They're our South Sea. So after all, you've got these great, born in the mollusk, made naturally. And then look at this. We're going to walk you through the millimeter sizes because we'll start with the 11.1, which is right over here. That I've actually got them in order here from, they're going to be left to right, going in ascending order as far as the size. This is the 11.1. These are very specific. This is the 11.3. And then we have the largest sitting over here on the right, which is going to be our 12 millimeter. So those are the sizes of the pearls individually. And then we consider that you also have the diamond weights, which are coming with it. Let's talk about those diamond weights. Diamond weight on this side, that's going to be our 43 points. And then we go to the middle. That's that artfully designed, little bit of floral, little bit of, I feel like it's a ribbon, wrapping around it on the one side. Very pretty. That's going to be 5 points in diamonds. And then over here, just a couple of accents on the sides there. That'll be our 11 points. So again, if you're going with the most diamond weight, you're going to go to the left side here. All three. Same price, natural black Tahitian pearls, but with a lot of heavy dose of color. Beautiful greens, blues, turquoisey colors as well. A little bit like a little emerald and a little paraiba. It's like all those different colors got together and they're just giving a little wash over this beautiful pearl. So, so rare. How about this? Under $5,000 a piece? Yes, please. It's like, have we met? We are the home for value. And I don't care what it is we're bringing, it's got to be a value. We're not interested in bringing it unless, listen, if there's enough people selling jewelry that we're not interested in doing what everyone else is doing. We do what others cannot, what others may have not been able to do. That's what we're interested in bringing you. And it's exactly happening here on another exotic pearl, not 5, not 4, not 3. They're not even $29.99. Got a big moment here for you to take advantage of. Let me know which one you like because they're not going to last. We understand value. You and I, we know it. We understand it. We're around it a lot. And to have all brand new, I love that too. The fact you're just tuning in tonight to see really nothing but brand new with the exception of my Tanzanites. I think that's going to be the only piece that you see that you might have seen before are the Tanzanites because they're blowouts. We're just going to move some Tanzanites in our last little, final roll call of blue wing block Ds. Which one you like? The one in the center, you got it. It's so pretty on the hand, as they all are, giving you those big sizes. Now, 2 ways to wear it, of course. I just opted to have this little, it feels almost like a floral bouquet. Like, you know how if a beautiful bouquet, you'd carry at a wedding down the aisle? And then usually now you'd see some are really neat and tidy and then some have the ribbons flowing from the base. That's what this feels like a little bit, where you've got the ribbon cascading down this side, your floral up top. Here's the other way you could wear it, just to give you an idea of what it would look like the other way. But that's not going to be $29.99. I like that too. So however you'd like to wear it, you got it, but it's not going to be $29.99. They're not even $19.99, and this would be a very good time to come on in, claim your favorite, get it before somebody else does, especially with all these big time discounts. And they will not be $1,499. What about the platinum? What about the gigantic pearls? How about workmanship, detail, one-of-a-kind designs? All of that, and yet it's not even $14.99 a piece. You let me know which one is your favorite. We're going to get them out the door as fast as we possibly can, and let's go ahead and make these disappear right before your eyes. Let's get them below even $14, $13. You know what? Blow them out. $12.99 a piece, and that's it. $12.99 for the Tahitian pearls. 11 plus on every one of them. 11.1, 11.3, and a 12 millimeter on the right. Okay, let's move on. 60 seconds left to go. We'll bring out the golden pearl earrings, and I think we need to embark on a little something that we call Blue Wing Block D Heaven. There's a place here in Los Angeles called Blue Heaven on Earth. I have the next best thing and the next closest thing, and it's called Blue Wing Block D, and it's absolutely the best of the best. So we've got our big, like grandest of them all stones, but we also have the, we'll work our way down. We've got the big 14 carats, then we're gonna show you the 8 carat. Also have the Asher, which is gonna be our 2 carat stone, and then we'll see some Sararis in the house. Let me know what requests you have too, because I'm showing you a lot of brand new jewelry. And yet there's our brand new pearl extravaganza. These are the front facing hoops. Does anyone remember those? Long time ago, brought those out. Instead of offering them at $69.99 tonight, just gonna try something a little different with those. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Big opals here. Big kunzite. This caught my eye today. We have a very, very large kunzite that is more bang for your buck than you would ever get anywhere else in kunzite, including here. So we'll bring that 28 carat kunzite coming up in a little bit. All right, let's do our pearl earrings. Since the pearls are what we're loving today in golden, let's do the golden pearls in the earrings. This time we're going to double it up because you know what? Single earrings are not what we're looking for. We're going to bring you these gorgeous, it's a hoop and an earring. It is. It's your hoop first, and then it's got this beautiful pearl. This is going to be more of an oval shaped pearl. It's item number 507. They are solid 18 karat. Oh, another, let's just give it up for the 18 karat gold here. Again, very excited to bring you that premium gold that is so few and far between in today's era and probably going forward. It's 10 millimeter South Sea pearls here. So once again, they're South Sea. They're not really Baroque. Baroque usually implies like a real free form. I would call these an oval shaped pearl. So instead of being perfectly round, they've got a little bit of length, which I think makes it really attractive for the earring. Plus, it starts with kind of like your big barrel hoop. This is what we've been seeing as a classic style in earrings for decades. You can't get enough of this like beautiful, classic, mirror finished 18 karat gold hoop style. Well, they're also going to be a post. So post and backing. We'll show them to you from a distance away. Yes, they have the 18 karat gold and then the silicone. Take a look at this. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty that is because it's also reflecting. And you saw it on the wheel, it's like reflecting everything on the wheel. It's got this beautiful hoop to start, and then you see from the side, it's like that J-hoop style. Really pretty, very wearable as well. Take a look at this link that we're gonna give you also. Call me quickly, especially if you picked up, I don't know who got that pendant earlier, but if you got the golden pearl that we had in the pendant, this would be lovely with it. Take a look at that 1-inch drop, so easy to wear, post-in butterfly, but it's the butterfly within the silicone. And let me show you what they look like on, so you can see that in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and fasten it on the ear because it's probably a little too heavy to balance on its own. But again, no problem because those backings are so easy. So, except I just dropped it. So not as easy when you drop the backing. But let's take a look at them on here and you'll see what I mean. And maybe they will balance and we'll just hope they do. So they can give you an idea of how beautiful. I mean, it's like, you think of the pearl stud that we see all the time, but it's so lovely to have kind of the hoop and the stud meet up and do this great little vertical drop. But again, only one pair. So they're gonna fly on out of here. Yes. The 11.3, you got it. All right, so congratulations, one of our Tahitians is gone. Let's go back to the wheel and I'll pop them up here for you so you can see them again. Close up, get to know your pearls. Come on in, and again, one pair. So that's not gonna last very long. You know how this works. Come on in and make sure you are ready for the big value. Maybe even, I don't know if anyone's ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this because we got so many great pieces and discounting everything for you to make it simple, affordable, easy, etc., etc. So let's get you great value on this one. Send them on out under $5,000. They're not even $49, $39, $29. Let's keep low in jewelry out of here. You will get the values. You get the deals. I saved a ton of money on the pendant. So we'll do the same with the earrings. And maybe you walk away with the whole suite, a matching set. A beautiful, can't live without them if you love gorgeous golden pearls, and they're still South Sea. That's the important thing to remember. This is, we don't do the artificial, unnatural, like pearls that are dyed. Like if you see a golden color, that came out of the mollusk, that color. That's important to recall. And let's just make these really simple and easy here. And you know what, send them out. Only, I was gonna do $19.99, let's keep on going. Make it a little bit more interesting. One caller's going to take them. Jason, you're already thinking about those golden pearls? Hoop meets pearl. Oval shape. Great length, 1 inch. Drama is what they give you. They're definitely a drama. Like nobody's missing those earrings. The way the gold is reflective, the way the pearl itself has a little bit of that sheen on its own. What about 1,500? Getting warmer, aren't we? Instead, we're going to make this a lot better value. I'm so glad they got that designer pearl. Well done on that Tahitian. The floral one is gone. The one with the floral and the ribbons, already gone. 2 left on the Tahitians. Call us if you'd like those. Let's blow this out right now. Not $14.99 or $13.99. How about $1,299 for the pair? That sounds about, well, if it's wrong, it's right. Around here, we got to be wrong to be right. So that's really important. We're verifying them already. It sounds like they might be gone. Congrats if you get them. Let's move on. Don't forget about the star in the ruby. We're going to show you that big Kunizite because that one needs a great home. You know that one's going to go in a hurry. Also, still a couple pieces that brand new from our first hour, which we'll have to recap because we know first hour's never going to have the biggest audience. So we'll recap those for you. If you missed it, thank you on the pearls. I think those are gone. Well done there. All right, so let's take a look at this. Wow. So I gave you a little preview. Now we're getting into this $28.85. Pretty impressive. Largest Kunizite we have in a pendant. And it's 112-8422. Yes. Earrings? Yeah. Earrings are gone. Congratulations on those. And here we are with our Kunizite. So this is going to be a one only. Of course, $28.85. White gold is how it stays. 6 points in diamonds. They'll be right up in your bail. And we're going to do this one. I love the corner prongs. The corner prongs send me because it fits. It feels perfect. It feels modern. It's still doing its job. Prongs have an important job after all, but they're part of the design as well. They look great. They look, again, it's just the perfect way to not take away from the incredible beauty of this stone and give you a better value than $79.99 as well. Major moment here, one caller takes it. Let me show it to you from a distance because obviously this is important to recognize, is that it's huge. And it's mostly just gem. So not just like, okay, let's flower it up with gold and there's nothing wrong with that, but look at that gem. The gem is tucking and given the big like, I'm here, I've arrived. It announces your arrival. It's 1.25 inches top to bottom. We'll take a look at it on the neckline as well so you can see it from a distance and really be wowed by the incredible style this has and showing off all the blues. That's not a reflection of what I'm wearing. It's just when you get neons like this, they go more pink, purple, and then blue. That's how the neon shows up and shows off here. So there's a new markdown, which is why I brought it out, because I told you we're focusing on brand new, but I've shown you most of that tonight already. So nothing wrong with bringing out a little discount on a piece that's been here once before. And when it was $79.99. Now it's less and a lot less. So you can be the collector, the winner, the princess, the queen, the collector, the gem total connoisseur here. That's what this is. It's not $79.99. We're going to go a lot lower than that. And don't forget, we have 2 Tahitian pearls still left. We're going to embark on a little Tanzanite journey after this. That's going to be coming up at the bottom of the hour. And we also have this one going out for less than even, okay, half off, $4,000. Not stopping there either. We keep it going. We make the magic happen. If you'd like this Kunizite, only the one is here. You know that. $28.85 of pure neon pink, purple, blue. Perfection. And we're going to blow it out for you know what? I was going to do $39.99. Let's do even better. 4,000 is great. We're going to take it lower for you. One caller gets it. I don't know what this per carat is, but I'm going to be anxious to calculate it out. Shopping math is my favorite math. And let me tell you, when it has everything to do with saving money, even better. Let's make it $3,499. And that's on a $28.85. So keep in mind, that's like 120 bucks a carat on the most divine of Kunizite out there. And it gets me very excited about our Tanzanites coming up because they have neon too. And it's kind of like the same colors coming out to play, but in like a different ratio where the blue takes kind of the center stage and then you got the purples and the reds coming through. So we're going to see those coming up. We've got our 14 karat Tanzanites. This one's got to go. And don't leave these gorgeous high-end pieces behind We had this stunning pearl necklace earlier. This pearl necklace with this gorgeous designer clasp. Here's what I would also recommend doing. I would put this right in front. Just a little reminder for those of you that missed this in the first hour, this is our designer pearl strand with that gorgeous clasp. It was item number, there it is, 809. But this is where you could wear it just like this. Why not put that front and center and have, obviously you would fasten the figure 8 because that is how you're going to get in and out of your pearls. But why not showcase that? So beautiful the way that's set. Or if you had a, let's say like a floral and diamond enhancer, can you imagine? Like a floral diamond enhancer you want to put right there. I think about the florals we've done in the past. You could put it on and then have that clasp either showing or not showing, whatever you want to do. But it's $9.99 to get the necklace home. So just a little reminder, that was one of our pieces from the first hour. Also have a cross. We'll recap the cross, the Panther, the tourmaline, also the gorgeous 3-row diamond collar was also here. So we'll recap all of those for you. But that, excuse me, is $9.99. So that's going to be a really important piece there if you'd like to get it. And back to the wheel we go to get our Kunizite look. So let's just blow out some Savverite earrings because this is also one that we were not going to be able to give back because we just said, you know what, we paid a lot of money for these. Savverite is a great designer who's well known around the world. And yet we had the great fortune of bringing some of their pieces starting a few months back. And here's the earring that is the front facing style with this, think of like a beautiful cascade meets constellation of diamonds all facing to the front. So it's a hoop, but you get all the diamond payoff right up front, right there. And they twist a little bit. So the tail of the earring is going to look like it's wrapping around and meeting up with essentially the lobe where the post is. So a lot easier to show you than to describe to you, so I'll do that now. But the length is going to be really important here. This is item number 9916. It's a 112 number. We'll take a look at them here so you can see the length that they're going to have. And you see here, they're going to be about 1 inch. So 1 inch in the length. But also I think it's important to point out the width of the earring too, because they've got a nice width to them. That's going to be 3/4 of an inch wide at the widest point. You see they narrow up top. They're going to be a post and butterfly backing as well. I'll pop one on for you so you can see what that'll look like without the backing because I don't have these backings out here. But they're 14 carats solid gold. They're almost 3 carats in diamonds. And you can see what kind of luxury. This is what I love the most. When you see them on, and boy, is that really the viewpoint you need to have, because they really, and pretend the piercing, the second earring's not there, you see where they're wrapping around, they look like they connect in the back. So it's all giving you this beautiful swirling wraparound design, but right back here, look at that. Isn't that amazing? And no matter what, whatever the length of your lobe is, that's how they're gonna look. So it looks like they're meeting up. Like, how did you get those diamonds to go and twist and turn and then end up behind your lobe where the backing is? That's how this works. How stunning is that? Totally gorgeous. And you've got almost 1.5 carats in each earring. Let's go back to the wheel. Take another close-up. I'll hold them up for you so you can really see. All of the diamonds are fancy colors. They're not white diamonds. They're yellows, they're champagnes, they're greens as well. You have all these different colors playing together here. So you can see, I'll hold this one up really, really well for you. And then we'll get the other angle going on this one so you can see them really well. But look at how beautiful all of these diamond colors are. No two are really exactly alike. It's a full collection of diamonds. And yet, do you remember when these were here? There was a $69.99 price tag. This is a renowned jeweler that is offered in more places than just here. They are butterfly backings and posts, of course, but the way these look, and I know that, you know, we've kind of brought you a lot of hoops where the inside out style is very popular. So you're always getting a lot of diamond payoff when someone looks at you from the front. But to put them like this, where they swirl and they wrap, yet there's space in between that gives you that gorgeous look where the diamonds are separated a bit so you can see there's interest there. It's almost like planetary, feels cosmic, almost like a shooting star or the trail of a comet, right? It feels that way, but all done in these in gorgeous diamonds. And that's what we love, is those fancy colors. Let's blow them out. That's why they're back, to blow them out, to make them affordable. That's why I wanted to say, let's just bring them back before we give them to the designer and they put them in their boutiques and on cruise ships and, gets, prices that are 3 times that price on the air. Let's make sure that we can do something that only we can do, bring in that better value, give you that moment. If you have any of these, first of all, any yellow diamonds at all, but if you have any Savverite pieces, this would be gorgeous with it. This would look beautiful together with something else, whether it's a pendant, a ring. If you love stacking, remember we have, second piercings, why not? You could have a little yellow diamond action behind it. It's not going to be $69.99. Honestly, it kind of looks like you have more than one piercing even when you don't, because of the way it wraps around and looks like it meets up on the other side of the lobe. So if you love them, here's your big value. We're going to send them out right now. They're not going to be $69 or $59 or $49. This is, again, real quick. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I've got them here. The problem is this. I'm looking at the 274. They're an amazing value. Here's the problem. They're still listed to go out on discount tonight for $3,499. Here's why I like it. It's exactly 50% off where they used to be. I like that part of it. What I'm not loving about it is that you guys are clearly in the first 84 minutes of the show. We're loving affordable. We're loving really exotics, but at a really tiny price tag. I kind of think that's kind of the way we do it all the time. Here's what I'm going to offer for you. I'm going to put them on the auction block. That way, I can get around that lowest new discounted price tonight. We can give it an opportunity to save you even more. We can take $274 in diamonds. Now, I look at it from this standpoint. Logically, $3,000 seems like a really, really, really good value, because essentially you're at $1,000 a carat for the diamonds and just $250 for the gold. That's fair. No one's going to dispute that in today's world. Let's take you back. Some of us say, I don't want to be in today's world. I want to be in a different world. Thank you very much. I'd like to be in the different era of gold. Here's what I'm going to do. Instead of $3,000 to open, that's a great value. Saves you $500 off of what I should be getting. It's wonderful. What I'm going to do is something a little different, because I want to get the phone lines ringing. And again, let the jewelry speak. Let maybe the value speak. Let the auction speak for how we can make this more interesting. I know I've sold how many? We've had maybe 150 different Savverite pieces over the last few months. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to offer you a bigger, better value. And we're not going to start at $3,000. This is something I'm just doing this on my own to get the phone lines rocking and to make something interesting happen for you. If you'd really like to own something special in Savverite, in diamonds, in 3 carats, in gold, front facing, I bet you, even if you're like me and you collect hoops and you have a lot of them and you love them, I bet you there's not too many of us that have that front facing hoop yet. That really high style, something different. And my goodness, an earring is so important because it's the first thing everybody sees. It's the first thing. I contend folks will look at your earring far before they even see your pendants or your rings. And so here's what I'm going to do. Instead of $3,000, I'm going to make it so much better. We're going to go $2,500 to open and send them out that way. It's just a great way to celebrate what we love about diamonds, but getting a lot of those fancy colors that I think so many of us enjoy. Maybe it's going to be a matchback to a yellow diamond you have from us or somewhere else. Maybe you've got some Savverite pieces in your collection already. If you have any of their fancy color collection, this is the match. $2,500 to, you know what, better yet, let's do this. That's under $1,000 a carat. Even if you were seeking out white diamonds, you're not getting white diamonds for that kind of price point. Not VS, not white diamonds. Obviously, we're upgrading with the color you're getting. It's not going to be $2,500. We're going to start even lower, get everybody involved. Not 25, not 24, not 23, not even 22 or 21 to open. I'm going to start at $2,000. And it's a $10 increment as well. So really easy to get y'all in. I think that's the way we should make this happen. What do you think? So $2,000 to get them started. $10 on the increment, it won't matter unless we get an open, which we will, because $274 in diamonds does not go for $2,000, even if they're white diamonds, even if they're the most basic diamonds, even if they're, let's face it, maybe outside of here and not such a great quality. You don't find $2,000 for $274 in diamonds. It just does not happen. So we're looking for $2,000. We have no open. Tony, I'm going to give it 60 seconds, and then we'll see where they go. I'm supposed to get $34.99. That was now you heard me about like 30 minutes ago. I told you they were coming up, and I said I'm very excited about the discount. Well, it just got better. So $2,000 to open. Let's see if they want to get started here. 48 seconds to go. Probably not going to have, listen, there's probably not going to be a ton of different people on this one. That's a good thing for you at home. Do we have the open? $2,000. Who is it and where are they calling from? Really? She's in California. Does she have any yellow diamond pieces thus far? Does this look like something that can go with or with? Listen, I tell you, if you have nothing but even white diamonds, this would go with everything and beautifully done. We do have our open at $2,000. Somebody has seen the light, and that is really exciting. We're going to give it a final call. Just reminder, it's only $10 on the increment. Couldn't be any easier there. Making them extremely affordable. Making it, it's the power piece. And remember what you're getting. There are green, every time those move, I see the greens, but I also see a little bit of blue. Anybody else seeing that? I know that, look at this. You see, look at that face up. And let me just spend some time here showing you because they sit a little odd when they're like that. So this is, again, they're meant to sit on the ear, not on a turntable. But look what that's doing. And obviously there's a left and right design because the way they're wrapping around, it has to be made completely differently in like a mirror image for the left and the right of the ear. So you can't just make like, if that's, you know, that's to me the definition of like, you see all these looks like this where they're the same and then one looks great and one on the other side just doesn't look right. You have to do two separately cast pieces. Yeah. So we have 2,000. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it a final call. Just want to give that a look there where you can see a little bit more of the detail of these diamonds, all the different colors you're getting, all of that. Look at that. Browns, there's champagnes. I see do you see the fawn up there? Look right behind the tweezers there. You see there with the fawn, the greens, the yellows, they're all together. Just really striking earrings. And the design of it, to me, it's the design of it makes it so fresh. I get it. I'm not talking to jewelry novices out there, and I'm not one, you're not one. We're not, this is not our first jewelry rodeo. We understand, we have collections already that we love. So what do we get? What do we have that's going to add to it? Be different than what's already in the jewelry box, what we already wear, what everybody's already accustomed to seeing us in. This is how you do it. So we're going to give it a final 2 minutes, and then we're going to send them out. $2,000 only is the open. That's it. That's all we're at. $10 increments. Let's get to it. 2 minutes, and they'll be gone. Take a last look at them. That's it. Last chance, last call. And then we'll see who's got them. 2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes and 2,000 only. And then we got our Tanzanite deal right after this. We'll break out the big ones. The 14 carats are coming out. I just can't believe we're at $2,000 only on those earrings. But that's what I'm doing. Doing some crazy things, giving you those wonderful values, giving you well below $1,000 carat price tag on the natural colors. Very unique and rare. Don't see a lot of those natural colors out there. And we have 2,000. That's it. Final minute, 15 to go. Last chance. 1 minute to go and 10 seconds. Anybody else? How are we doing? Looking for 2010 or more? Still have our Panther pendant, our pearls, our 5 carat. Diamond cross is still here as well. Look at that. There's the diamond cross. Look at that. Princess cut diamonds. All right. Last call, 40 seconds. $210, like as in 2010. That might make sense. 30 seconds. That would be the next minimum bid. Yeah, it'd be 2010. It's not $100 increments. It's only $10 increments. All right, Tansy time is next. Final 15 seconds left to go. Do we have 2010? Yes or no? Last chance, last call. Why aren't I shopping? Why aren't I shopping that value? That's a big value right there. All right, 2010, you got them? All right, those are, congratulations, they're sold. Well done. Enjoy. Okay, so let's do this. We've got our big Tanzanite wheel. I'm going to move those aside. We're going to bring out the biggest and best in rings. So I got inspired last night. We got to see our 13 karat 25. Tonight, we're going to take a step up and we're going to show you all of the bigger stones in rings. And what a fun, oh my goodness, look at that. That is a stunning cushion, followed by an emerald cut. Followed by, well, let's just go for some symmetry here. I'm going to bring the cushion to the center, show you our other emerald cut here. And this one, okay, let me see if I can get that little smudge. So the stones here are enormous. And we're going to start with cushion in the middle, emerald cuts on the side, and that one, should not clean it up for me. So let's do this. We've got a big blowout on a brand new price tag for our largest stones here. That would be your, you choose it. Do you want the emerald cut on the left, the emerald cut on the right, or the cushion cut in the center? Here's how they map out. We've got a 1340 in the middle. So that'll be our 13 karat 40, lots of reds. That's a cushion cut. Of course, the emerald cuts just need a little bit of movement to see the reds. So keep that in mind, okay? So once you see all the emerald cuts and watch the step faceting flash, you'll see the reds. But we have our 13 karat 40. Okay, that's the smaller one in the middle. The other two are going to be over 14 carats. So think emerald cut, 14. If you want the emerald cut that's on the right side of your screen, that'll be the 1407. The emerald cut on the left side of your screen is a 1416, so that is the largest. I think it also looks the largest visually. So you have a 1416, 13 karat 40, and the 14 karat 07. And then also, let's talk about gold. 18 karat gold on two of your options up here. That would be your 18 karat gold here and your 18 karat gold in the center, 14 karat gold on the right side. So here's what we're going to do. All three museum reserves, Blue Wing, Block Ds, and Fabulous. But it's going to be your last chance to get them. Museum reserve does mean indeed they were reserved for museum. Back before we ever showed them on TV, a few were set aside to go to the museums because they were those higher end, better material, better quality of all the collection. And of course, it is our obligation to make sure that museums, if we are paying patrons and like to go to a museum to look at gems, we're expecting to see the best gemstones in the world. You have the best gemstones in the world here. So naturally, we wanted to have a few of our stones set aside to be eventually on display in museums all across the world. That obviously never came to pass. And that's because they were so popular and so many of our routine materials sold out so quickly before everybody had gotten one. We decided to release the museum reserves to you and for you, and you're seeing those now. We're in the last call though on the museum reserves at this point, so now you've got very limited time to get any Blue Wing Block D. It's really crunch time if you're considering a Blue Wing Block D at this point, and here's what we're going to do. We have the 18 karat gold, again, center and left side. The left side does have a little bit of rose gold. It does have to stay that way. Everything will stay as it is. So that's going to be white gold with a little bit of rose gold on the left. The rest are pure white gold. So that's really special. Okay? Yes, Christy, I apologize. So let's do this. We've got three incredible rings. We're going to blow them out right now, give you the opportunity of a lifetime to get what you like here, and send them out. They were $24,999 or more per piece. We know that didn't work. Listen, a lot of us want a big stone, but we don't always have the budget to accommodate a big stone. You know, I had that, we kind of touched on that yesterday when I've been asked over the years, do you think you'll ever bring a big diamond? We couldn't do that affordably, so we found a way. Yesterday was the way we brought you some big diamonds and gave you affordable price tags that you love. Well, now we're doing that with Tanzanites, except here's the deal. They've got to go to either one of two places. They either go out to you guys at home or to the museums that they are promised to begin with. So we're going to make that call. And today, here's the chance to pick them up at a lower price than $24,999 to make sure you get the best possible price tag, to make them yours, to get them home to you. Remember, you still have a money-back guarantee. I bet you if any of the museums find out where they go, you would probably have museums calling you up, probably offering you money to buy your stone from you because they still want to have these on display and for very obvious reasons. So let's do this. We've got an incredible value on all three. They are one of a kinds. So take whichever one you like. Let's blow them out right now. They're not going to be $10,000 a piece. It is your last call. We saw our 13¼ carat go yesterday, and now the same is about to happen with our 1340. And then don't forget the 1407. And the largest over here is the 1416. Please decide which one you like. If you want to get all three, you certainly can. There's a number of our viewers that do that because they want to see all of them, or they're collectors, or a lot of the case, it's a reseller. They want to stock up their stores with something nobody else has, and that's the truth. So let's do better than 99 or 89 or 79.99. This is your moment. And again, 14 karat-ish. We got the 1340 is the smallest. 18 karat gold. Notice the big diamonds around it. That's going to have those two larger diamonds that are on the sides. They're light yellows. They're trillions. The rest are going to have white diamonds. And then, of course, two-tone gold or all white gold. You decide. But they're not going to be $79.99, or how about $69.99? We're going even lower than that. And $69.99 for the record on my smallest stone. The smallest stone up there in the middle, which is the 1340. That per carat price is $520 a carat. The bigger stones become a better value. But before we do $69.99, I'm going to make it better. We've got about an hour and 20 to go. Here's what I'm going to offer for you. They are our largest in rings. The only way to get a larger stone would be to go with a pendant. Here's your last call on the three offerings right now. This is it. This is all. It's every last discount I can do. It's like we're putting all our discount cards on one wheel, and it's happening right now. And they're not $69.99. Come on in. I think $520 a carat seems to make a lot of sense. I think if you've ever shopped Blue Wings before, you know that's a heck of a value. We're going to go a lot lower than $69.99. First callers only. They are $6,888. $68.88, by the way, has a new per carat low. That 1340, that would be $514 a carat. It means our 14 karat 16, even better. That's going to come down to just $486 a carat. So not only are you getting the biggest sizes we have, but that also delivers one of the best per carat values we have ever seen right there in one wheel. So choose your favorite. I've got them to put them on the hand here so you can see what they look like size-wise to give you an idea. Here's the big emerald cut right there. Those are my emerald cuts. I'll put those together so you can see them. If you are not a rose gold person, well, then you probably want to go here. If you don't mind a little bit of rose gold that actually gives the appearance like those white diamonds or pinks, you can go here. But take a look at those two. 14 karat 16, and then that's our 1407. Look at the reds. See what I mean by they need to move? When you see them move, that's when they really captivate. You see the red flashes. You see everything coming through oh so well. And there they are. Let me try on the cushion for you as well. The 1340 with those light natural yellows on the side, they would be trillion cuts. Take a look at that. There's the 13 karat 40 that we have for you. Let's take a quick look at that one on the hand so everyone can see the size perspective they give. Obviously, we're going to size them for you as well. So they will be arriving ready to wear. So enjoy those. $68.88. I still cannot believe we're looking at under $500 a carat for the two that are over 14 carats. This one is sitting here at just a little over $500 a carat on a 1340 cushion cut. That's pretty incredible. So we'll give those 60 seconds. Now, I always come ready to show you a variety. So let's figure if you're not wanting the biggest ones we have, let me show you what we can bring you in a really, really special round that I was trying to get to last night, but we got so busy with our special presentation, we could not get it into the show. So we've got an 8 carat round coming up as well. So we'll do that for you. But last call, $68.88, whichever one you like. So we've got our final seconds wearing down. Now here's what I'm going to do. We've got the stunning round coming up. All of these are considered fancy cuts. That one is too. And we're going to add pink diamonds. We will add pink diamonds to the round mix. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Jason, do you have a favorite up there and any one we can show you with graphics? Left side, rose gold and white gold's okay. Okay, so that's going to be, is that gone? So not yet. Verifying on the left side. Okay. Let me know when it's gone for sure. You know what I'll do real quick? Let's put up the graphics for it really quickly, just so everyone can see this one. 6724 is our 14 karat 16. That is the largest of the three. So that's going to be our huge emerald cut. It's an 18 karat rose and white gold. Diamond weight is also huge. So this is going to give you two things that are superlatives. Biggest stone, biggest diamond weight of the three. So that's going to be our 1416 in the middle with 142 in diamonds. And that's only 68.88. Biggest value right there. That's the good one. And then we've got more. On the way, we'll get to the round. We'll give you an opportunity on the round as well. The round is going to be 844. Looking forward to that. All right, so next up, Jason, you like that one? You got it. Let me know which one's your favorite. You got to get that stone. That stone with that mounting and nearly 1.5 carats in diamonds is absolutely stunning. A gorgeous stone. Love the, now I personally am not a rose gold person, but I love the accent. Here's why. Two reasons why that's a really big moment. You get the look of pink diamonds. You don't have to pay for pink diamonds, but you're getting the look of pink diamonds. That's important. Also, it's just an accent. It's framing the stone, which if you think about it, the red flashes in the stone are most like which gold color? Rose gold. So the rose gold and the red flashes are really working together. There's a reason that that makes sense to have that whole situation. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. So that one's gone, I think. And then let's take a look at this emerald cut. That's going to be our 14 karat 07 112 7324 to give you an idea of the carat weights on this one. That'll be our 1407 with the diamond weight at 46 points. And then we have the really special cushion cut. And that cushion cut is also going to be 68.88. Now let's get to our round because we have a really gorgeous round. So excited about this one. Let's get you here. The round is with pink diamonds. So the actual, not the look of, but the actual pink diamonds we love. So Jason, brand new shopper over there, did they get that 14 karat? All right, congratulations. Let's move on to this round. This is what I think we're waiting for anyways. Pink diamonds on the sides. Very excited to have this one for you. We were trying to get to it last night, but we were loving on our diamonds. So here we go with 1130-872. Look at that. Glittering, fabulous. Talk about some extra flash to the red flash. The round will do it. It's 872. It's an 844. And there's also going to be a rose gold combination. Okay, so a little rose gold setting that stone. Pink diamonds around it. That's the reason for the rose gold. The rest of the ring is going to be in the white gold and stays as it. 48 points. And don't tell me. Okay, so we do have, look at this, white diamonds stemming up from the sides, wrapping all the way around. And then you've got the rose gold and the white gold together. Now this is where you're getting 12 points of pink diamonds. That's a 6-pointer on each side. Usually when we see that size pink diamond, they're center stones in rings. This time, accents to a ring. Beautiful, really good look. Plus you're getting the extra 48 in the white diamonds as well. So that's going to be overall 60 points in diamonds. It really is all about this center round. That's where it's at. This one's also in 14 karat two-tone gold. Let's blow it out as quickly as we can. And let me do this. I've got to, this is the irony of the whole blowout. You follow a blowout with a blowout, and guess what? This one's supposed to be more money. It's supposed to be $89.99. Not going to do that. We're not doing $8,999. We're going to start an auction on this one as well. And we're just going to let you go ahead and price it the way you want to. It's all we got to do. Simple and easy. Simple and easy. Because $89.99 doesn't make any sense. I just had up 14 caraters for less money. So one blowout's going to lead right to another. And that's what we're doing right now. So you don't have to spend $89 or $8,000 to open or $7,000 to open or even, you know what? How about $6,000? It's our 844 and there's nothing in my mind more extravagant than a round just because the glitter factor. You still get the neon glows. I'm going to try it on. You get all the neons. You get the reds that show through so brightly. And then the pink diamonds on the side, you see right here. I don't even have to move it, and it's sparkling. Can we just give like a little, you know, wherever you are, lapidary out there, a lapidary is just a fancy way to say the gem cutter. Wherever you are, whoever you are, thank you. Thank you for doing such an amazing job on this round. It is stunning. Really, I mean, it glitters without moving it. You just, look, I'll move it slightly and then pause, stop, pause. Look at that. It never stops sparkling. It's the most incredible stone. It's not going to be $6,000, and those are fantastic pink diamonds on the sides. We've got one more Tanzanite after this, and that's it. And that's pretty much all I got. I got a few heart shapes I've been custom making for people. But other than that, done with Tansies. I know, kind of sad to see them go, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. So it's true in every single, I can't think of any occasion where that's just not true. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it better than $6,000. We're going to go ahead and offer it for a better price tag. In auction, how about $5,500 to get that one going in the auction? And everybody can come play. Everyone can join in. Everybody can have a good time. Everybody can save the bundle. Get the big, you know, not everyone's looking to spend $7,000. I get that. So now we're bringing to you the big value on the round. Now, I know it's sitting a little bit on its edge here because that's what it does. It rolls a little bit on this round setting, but look at those pink diamonds. Aren't those fabulous? Pink diamond rounds. They almost look like pear shapes, don't they? But they're rounds, and that's a reflection. So you get that little bit of that rose gold meeting up with that pink diamond. $5,500. You know what I'll do? Even better. Why not? What do we have to lose besides money and voices, you know? Here's what I'll do. We'll go $5,000 to open. $5,000. Anybody who wants to play, join in the fun here. $5,000 to get it started. I'm at your mercy here. And you've been kind enough to stick with me through sickness and health. I know. Let's do our vows now. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, we're ready. Through sickness and health. So here's what we're going to do, guys. $5,000 to open, 2 minutes. That's going to be it. We're going to send it out of here. You know that's got to get a home. No question. So let's do it. 5,000. And anybody bother to do the per carat with free pink diamonds? Well, $5,000 divided by 844. That's how you get there. So again, we've added pink diamonds and white diamonds, tons of gold around it, $5,000 to get it started. We'll give it 60 seconds to get that thing going. If you now, because I know there's a lot of people who want to check it out, see what we have, then decide. Maybe now if you're going, okay, so I definitely want the emerald cut, you can go back and get the emerald cut that we had earlier. Go ahead and call us, and we'll help you with those emerald cuts or cushion cuts. But we do have an Asher. So for everybody who's, listen, I get it, it's an affordable crowd tonight. We want affordable. Everything we have sold has been basically what? Well under $3,000. So if we're not looking for a $5,000 price tag, I did come ready for you. We've got a 229 Asher cut on the way. We'll take a look at that as my last call, and look how beautiful that is. In a wider band of gold, with burnished diamonds as well. So that's going to be coming up for you. But 5,000 open, no open. All right, so let's get to the Asher. We need affordable. I feel it. Okay, so let's do this. We've got, I don't think it gets much more affordable than this. And shouldn't be, because there's a wider presence of gold here than anything I've shown you thus far. So that's important to remember. There's a wide band of gold, all polished, all mirror finished. You can choose any gold you want. Let me help you. And it's another fancy cut. Everything I've shown you in Tanzanites tonight is a fancy cut. Every one of them different, exotic, unusual. Watch this. This is item number 11300053. So now I'm just thinking we need to go ahead and let you kind of have a little field day with this. It's a 229, so it's still a really nice size. We did have studs earlier. They were lovely. They were about a ½ carat total weight. Now we're getting into a 229 Asher. It's got 16 points in diamonds around it, but again, let's not discount the fact that it's got a lot of gold, and it's that nice wider band. So more presence than we usually see in a gold band. Certainly, I'm going to show you the inside. It's got a great little finishing through the inside where you can see it's perched up by some gold that's underneath where that center stone is set. And now we just need to help you. Look at this. I kid you not. The ring is $49.99. Look at that. $49.99. Obviously, that's not going to work. If you got $5,000, you're probably buying the 8 carat. Let's help you. white, yellow, or rose gold. Look at the reds. The reds are just, you know, it's funny. Over the years, I've told you and shown you that in our Blue Wing Block D collection, I've been showing them to you for 7.5 years. Usually, in order to get the ultimate reds, usually that only occurs in the really big sizes. It becomes a little bit easier to spot on TV to see the really high quality, high value reds in the larger sizes. What's interesting here is that it's not a 14 karat or an 8 or a 5, and yet the reds are so bright and bold and distinctive. We got to auction this one off too. And I'm not starting at $4,000. Can't start it at $35,000. Can't even get to $3,000. That tends to be the sweet spot of pricing tonight. Let's go even lower than that. Everybody deserves to have Blue Wing Block D. I am a believer that everybody should have what they want in jewelry. And it shouldn't be related as much to budget. It shouldn't be as inextricably linked to what your budget says or what your bank account says. Or I feel like everybody deserves to wear great top quality natural gemstones. That's what this is. You couldn't get a better quality. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I find that, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I find like bands like this, they feel a little bit more casual and wearable than, let's say, halos, double halos, lots of diamonds going around. Look at that flash. There's like a bright, vibrant blue. There's equally bright reds. What about $2,500? Are we getting warmer with the price tag, the value, the savings? And this is what it looks like from the side, so don't worry about it sitting up too tall. Just enough height to accommodate for the culet of the stone. The band is mirror finished. This also only 4 prongs. Nothing in the way of prongs outside of what 4 prongs set your center. That's it. Let's take a look at it again up close. And here's what I'll do. We're going to go below 25. Okay, we have worn me down. Let's go. $2,000 to get it started. $2,000 in a $10 increment, please. Best to just assume it's $10, because at this rate, we need to make sure it's affordable as possible. Get you all the value you love, okay? $2,000 to start. You know what? Skip $2,000. I'm on a rampage at values. We want to get you through the very, very last of our museum reserves. You know, it's rare to see a 2 carat or a 2.5 carat that was actually labeled as museum reserve from the get-go. This one is. So that's exciting as well. Seeing something a little different. 2 carat, bringing that color. Let's go even lower. I don't know. At this point, you know what? You guys are so amazing. Best audience in the world. Don't you agree? I mean, you know, it's changed over the years, you know? It's changed, but it's the best audience in the world. Always has been. Always will be. Incredible, demanding customers. I love demanding because I demand a lot of myself, and I demand a lot of, you know, quality. I demand a lot of jewelry. I got to tell you, I'm going to go even lower than $2,000, and let's get these phone lines ringing. You know, it'll make me happy to get you some great jewelry you can look forward to in the next couple of days, ripping open a box and seeing that gorgeous ring and seeing all those red flashes. And you know what? We'll do even better than 19 or 18 or 17. Let's just go even lower. I can't do hardly any rings this kind of price these days just because of gold doing what it's doing. But hey, here we are looking at a pretty awesome value. 1,700? How about 1,600? Oh, come on. I got to have somebody interested in stealing a ring from me tonight. Somebody's got to want to steal the ring. Okay, we'll go $1,500. There, I've done it, I've said it, and now I'm offering it, and this is real life. So we've got $1,500 to attempt to get this started. And give me a second, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to show you. I know these bands are always a little tricky to show on camera, so let me angle it up to show you, because this is going to be the proper look at the tansy, and then this is the proper look at the band. And boy, do I need to polish it up. So let me do that. Wow. Look at that stone do what very best Tanzanite does. We are looking for $1,500. Nobody's got it yet, but we're verifying. So we'll see how we do. And what can you do? Any gold you want. How about any size you want? Shipping, how about that for free? All of it. $1,500. Did we give it 60 seconds? Did we? I honestly don't recall. Inside is finished. Even the band, look at the back of the band is still wide. This is, you can't support a bigger band in the front by whittling it down to next to nothing in the back. You've got to have enough substance in the gold to support a ring of this size. Again, look at it on the hand. And listen, what a great night. Most people just can't tolerate listening to this. I can't either. Trust me, it pains me a little more than it pains you, but believe it or not. But I gotta tell you, that means a huge advantage in an auction because you probably don't have a lot of competition right now. Probably don't have all that many people out there saying, you know what, let me go ahead and shop that value and get that discount and see what it's all about, and remembering that you still get a money back guarantee. Yes, even when you go ahead and steal an auction away, you still have a money back guarantee. So that's important as well. And all we can do is what we can do, which is do what we do, give away jewelry, and doing it in the best way we know how. 1,500 little tiny dollars. By the way, this is like the band. How many people wear a band like this? Do you ever walk into a jewelry store these days? Like maybe you got 1983, you got married and you got a band like this, and you slip it on your finger and you wear it every day. And maybe back in the day, it might have cost you $100, $200. Do you know if that was just a band? I know this looks pretty plain, right? A band like this is going for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, just depending on where you go. Don't even get me started on the city I live in. $8,000 and $9,000 for a wedding band in 14 karat gold. Let's turn it to what you're actually getting. 1,500 we have? Thank you so much. We have $1,500. Wonderful. So we have started the auction at 15. It's neon, it's vibrant, it's bright as can be. Let's do this. I just noticed it's the top of the hour. Welcome in everybody who's just tuning in. We do have the open, by the way. So we're about to give it a final 2-minute clock. And I really want to say thank you, as usual, for everybody that's just tuning in. Glad you're with us. Happy to have you here. Glad you're seeing this auction. It's about to wrap up. So what we're going to do is give you a last call. We've got a $1,500 open. Now at this point, it is going to require an extra $10. So go dig through that wallet and see if you can find a Hamilton in there, because that's going to be what we're asking to get this thing moving and grooving, when I should have started it at 3,500. Now it just tumbled, and we've got it for $1,500. It is going out the door. We know that. So again, it's going to be out of here. But we just need to make sure that everybody and anybody who wants a chance to get a 229 fancy cut, museum reserve, amazing, look at the reds, watch this pop up to your eye level here, because that's where these stones, they benefit from a little bit of movement. And sitting here on a wheel is great, but look at what that does when you see all the reds coming through. And if you just tuned in, you still have a shot, because we haven't even given it the final 2-minute clock, and we're about to. So your last call is going to be now. It's 2 minutes to go. There it is, ticking down. Come on in. $1,500 only. And our last hour's here, so if you have any questions or requests, get those in. Our 14 karat, they're here. The 8 karat is here. This is the last tansy of the day, yes. Oh, congratulations, pearl strand from earlier. That's gone. And we'll do a lot of recaps. We've got a whole first hour to recap for you. We've got, let me see, our earrings are gone. We've got, oh, the beautiful collar. You know you're gonna love that. The triple row diamond collar. Man, that was good. Wasn't that fun? I love a good like diamond collar. They're more in vogue than ever, but triple row, lots of fun. So we'll see that too. We'll see that again. We also have our cross pendant, our Panther pendant, all of those coming up. We'll recap them for you, but our final minute is right now. Final minute. This is it. Last call on the tansy. We still have the round, by the way, if anyone wants to do a revisit. On the round, there's our 844. Look at that. They're totally different. You can see why people collect Tanzanites of different cuts and shapes, because they all have different personalities. It's true. They all have different personalities. It just depends. And what mood are you in? One day you want a little bit more subdued diamond weight, you go here. You want the gold presence there, you want that wider band, you want that real elegance of the Asher cut, you go there. Maybe the next day, you want to go a little bolder, you want a little extra flash and sparkle, you go with your rounds. There's a lot of folks here at TVON that have collections. And at this point, just want to make it clear to everybody, it's the last call if you're trying to collect any of these stones. If you are indeed trying to get any of these stones, it would be your last chance, your last call, your last, they're running out. So nothing I can do once they're gone and sold out, nothing I can do to bring them back except, I don't know, beg to buy them off you guys who already bought them. And that's, yeah, probably a tall ask. I don't think anybody's going to be selling their Tanzanites anytime soon. So do we have 1,510 or more? There's one person that just got in the nick of time. So let me see if they're trying to get in. White, yellow, or rose gold. Love that option as well, that you get to choose. Obviously, we've had a lot of two-tone options. This is going to be one color of gold, but the choice of... There is a copper bearing. I do. I have an amazing copper bearing stone. Has anybody been missing the moonstones? Look at this. Do we have 1510? Yes or no? All right. Sounds like we're in final call on that one. Let's see who's got it. That's such a special piece. I can't get over that we're selling Tanzanite for $1,500. And it's a 229 of the ideal color available. That is so special. That's what you never see. Thrilled we can do that for you. All right, we're going to get into a moonstone. This one is gone. Congratulations. Take a look at it. Well, hi. This is, you know, one of the keys to being a host is you have to modulate your voice. I'm not able to modulate my voice. So, I mean, it's modulating, but it's doing modulations it shouldn't be doing. I'm going to let this stone modulate for me. It's modulating. Look what that is doing. I don't know if we're prepared for this. I have seen a lot of moonstones. We've all been privy to a lot of gorgeous, fancy cut, faceted moonstones. I'm satisfied just looking at that. It's item number 725. It is it wrong to call it perfection? It's the most beautiful. I've seen so many good stones. There have been emerald cuts that I've loved. I mean, ovals, pear shapes, you name it. Look at that round. That's rainbow moonstone, everybody. And no, they don't normally look like that. But we are delivering a 406. Who cares? I don't care what size it is. I mean, I got to tell you the carat weights, and I'm very particular about it, but you know what? I don't care. If it looks like that, enough said. You ever do that? You see a piece and you go, I got to have it. That happens to me. And it's my biggest shopping tip to anybody, no matter what you're shopping for. I don't care if you're shopping for like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're shopping for like chocolate candies walking down the drugstore aisle. I don't care what you're shopping for. If you just know you gotta have it the moment you see it, you don't need to justify it, rationalize it, talk yourself into it. You don't need to ask a buddy. You just know those are the pieces that you will be forever happy with and thrilled with. Trust me when I tell you, it has never failed me. That philosophy is one that I wholeheartedly believe in, and I've never known it to fail me or anybody else that I've recommended. So here's what we have. If you are just immediately like, okay, stop and whoa and wow, that's what you need to have. This is a 406 with a carat 36 in diamonds. Now for the fun part. I'm going to make it affordable. That is a gorgeous stone. Every bit the color. Name a color. Name a color. Like you could list off every color of the rainbow. You could get more specific and you could list off every color of blue that exists, every color of green, every color of yellow. It's all there in that stone. Let me try it on. I wonder if it's going to look good from far away. Let's find out together. I think it is. Oh yeah. And subtle, soft rainbow colors. So good. It's so good. It's in white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. Tony, let's give them an option. Give them an option. Do the honors. Let's let you have exactly the gold color you want, the size you want. Let's get it to your house for free. Let's do all that extra for free. Here's what I will offer to you. We have an unbelievable stone. Like a lot of our bigger moonstones, this would qualify. It's got a little heftier price tag. I don't care. I'm moving it today. And this is the kind of thing that if I were home right now and I was looking at this show, as a host of the show, I would be literally buying this as fast as I could. This is where we're all thankful that I can't buy pieces before we air them, because otherwise you'd never see pieces like this. I'm a jewelry lover and collector too. And you know what? I've never seen a moonstone look like this. It is like a triple Portuguese cutting, facet over facet after facet. It gives color dimension beyond. You can literally sit here and look at this like kaleidoscope. But you know how kaleidoscopes spin and then all the colors twist and turn, and this feels like a kaleidoscope on top of a kaleidoscope. It's just beautiful, and it's just a little bit hypnotizing. And what I want to do is bring it down to a value that we can all say yes to if you want to. And I don't obviously have a ring like this for everybody, but for one caller, instead of this $11,999 price tag, Jason, if you have a question, let me know what it is. Here's what I'm going to do, and we will help you own it for cheap. That's my idea. Let's go cheap. We got 50 minutes to go. I think we can make everything cheap. Been doing it all night long. So let's keep it going. We're going to help you right now. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, $11,999. Let's skip it. We'll put it as was price. Just remember, you could have paid that, but I'm feeling a lot of love for this stone and for those of you out there that are also digging and loving on this gem. Let's blow it out. I'm not even asking 10 grand. These bigger moonstones are heftier in price tag. If they were everywhere and everybody offered them, great. But they're not. It's been something that turned me into an immediate moonstone obsessor now because, well, I've seen a lot of moonstones in my day, and most of the time they're cabochon cut with no color. They look like little rock crystal quartz, you know, clear crystal quartz. That's what they usually look like. This is the divine. Let's go ahead and blow it out for better than $99.99. I'm loving the auctions because it allows me to go even lower, and I'm going to do that now. I'm supposed to get 12 grand. Let's blow it out via the auction. Not 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, or 6. We're not starting at 5. That automatically makes it one of the stronger values for this size stone that we've ever seen. Let's go even lower than $5,000. Even better than 4, 5, meaning $4,500. We're seeing a little trend here, and we're loving the blowouts on brand new. And it's not going to be 45. Got to get everybody in the phone lines. We got about 50 minutes to go. That's a 5 with a 0, so not a lot of time. We'll love your requests if you have them. Get those into us. Help you out with all of those. If there's anything you want to see again, also always wise to do that. Here's what we're going to do instead of $4,500. We're going to make it even better. And it's not going to be 45. Or, watch this, $4,000. Jason, are you thinking about this one or something else? Okay. I am so excited you're here to see this. That moonstone is beyond. I think a lot of us are thinking about the folks traveling around the moon right now. Did they make it? I don't know. They're probably not there yet. Probably takes a little while to get there. I don't know when do they actually reach the lunar level? I don't know. You know, that launch was yesterday. Artemis, hey, congratulations to that crew. Love the historical crew. I'm so excited. I love space stuff. My brother was into space stuff. He went to space camp when he was little. You know, he was one of those, like, you know, everyone wants to be an astronaut when they're a kid. So proud that some people actually are, and they do this kind of stuff. And what bravery it takes. I'll tell you what, I don't like to be in airplanes, let alone, can you imagine a rocket ship leaving Earth? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let's just make sure we just levitate to a different level here and go even lower than $4,000 and bring you all that celestial beauty, but in the most amazing stone. Let's go $3,500. There, I said it. The mounting would be more, by the way. So that's when I always know I'm offering you good value. If I can get the open lower than the mounting price by itself, then I feel like we're looking at a really big value because the moonstone is free if you want to get it going here. So $3,500 and $10 increments, please. Yeah, we'll keep it with the $10 easy itty bitties. I like itty bitty increments, just in case you're like, someone beats you by 10 seconds to the open and you're like, oh wait, I still really, really like that ring and see the value. We'll make the increments nice and tame for you. But we're still at this point, we're still looking for the open. And now we've got it for $3,500. Let's give it 60 seconds. And then, then what are we gonna do? Well, we have a couple of options. We have a couple pieces, yes, to recap from the first hour. We also have mostly like our new pieces. And then we have a couple Tanzanites as well. And we also have a paraiba. Jason, who is shopping over there? Thank you, Mary. Picking up what? What's Mary interested in? Oh, she's not shopping. Oh, she's just calling? Okay. Gotcha. All right. Nobody wants maybe it doesn't look the same way to you as it looks to me, but I looked at it in person and I'm seeing it now. And oh my gosh. Okay, so 3,500, we're gonna keep that. Thank you. You guys bought everything I wanted yesterday in the show. I realize that's not atypical, but thank you for leaving that one for your homegirl up here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Although homegirl, I don't know, someone called me bro today. I don't know if is that weird? Who calls women bro? Do we do that now? Are we saying bro? I don't know. It's like, or maybe it was just the voice. Yeah, they're like, sir. Sir, excuse me. May I help you? Let's do this. Yeah, as if I've been out in civilization at all in the last week. Take a look at this. It was online though, so that's probably the issue. Yeah, they were looking for their father. I'm like, sorry, I cannot help you with that. Oh boy, the online stuff that I see. Here we go, 1130225. Here's what we've got in copper bearing purple. It's a purple pink paraiba. It's stunning. If you have any questions about the moonstone, please holler at me so we can get you know, I kind of feel like that one should go. So that feels like, I'm not sure. Let me know if you need to revisit the moonstone. Here's what we have in a paraiba. It's a purple paraiba. It's a little party stone. It's a 122 and festive and fun with the double halo. That's 58 points in diamonds as well. Let's also get you your gold color of choice. So we'll do white, yellow, or rose gold. Do love that. And by the way, if anybody wants any recaps on the Tanzanites, I know we start with the big and then we worked our way down. The 2 carat 29's gone. If you need recaps on the 13, the 14, or the 8, please let me know. Pick up the phone and call in and say, have him show me the Tanzanites again, and we'll do that for you. I can't help it. You know, I sound the voice, the menswear, you know, it happens. So here we are. I did learn how to tie a tie though today. Does anyone, I spent my day, because I have never tied a tie in my life before, and it's a real tie. So I had to figure it out. And yes, YouTube with the assist on that. I tied my first tie today. I've untied a few in my day, but I've never tied one. I've taken a few off, but never had to put one on myself. So I was kind of excited about my new learning skill. Yeah, you're supposed to learn something new every day. Today, I'm happy to say, I, Lauren Blair, taught myself how to tie a tie. Jason, when did you learn to tie a tie? And go ahead and be honest with me if you're still waiting to learn. I can teach you. I can teach you now. Because you know what the truth is? Men don't wear ties anymore. Am I right? I mean, I never see men wearing ties anymore, ever. Not even head coaches wear ties anymore. You know that? Isn't that weird? Remember, they're like wearing sweats and hoodies now. All right, let's do this. We've got, yes, I'm proud of my new skill. Okay, so here we are, carat 22 and 58 points in diamonds. Yes, it is purple paraiba, as only we can bring it. So here's what we'll offer: white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Let me try it on for you. Here it is. I'm loving the way this looks because, well, it's pretty classic, but also the neons of that stone. There's a purple element, but definitely with most of our purple paraibas, we do see a secondary pink as well. So that's certainly what you're seeing here. And then that double halo, and then your solid gold choice. Remember, white, yellow, or rose gold, we got it up here. And this one's gonna be, oh, let's just send it out. So my auctions, they're not getting a full complement of participation, so how about this? Let's go even lower, and you know this is a $39.99 stone. It's been here before. We kind of went through our new pieces in the first hour, so we're getting into some like returning like old buddy favorites here, some ones that just need to maybe come down a little bit in their price tag. Got that going for you right now. It's not going to be $39.99. Let's just go ahead and give it a value. Now I saw it needs a little rhodium on the side, so that's been noted for you. So if you choose the white gold, it's going to get a little, you know, kind of like a little coating of rhodium. That's just not plating. That's like rhodium is what we do on the white gold. So keep that in mind, and we'll do that for you. It needs it a little on this particular band. Won't matter if you choose the yellow or the rose. That's going to be done in a different mounting completely, of course. Totally different deal. So let's make this even simpler, and let's just put it in perspective here. If you need an affordable purple paraiba, most people are going to say, ha, good luck. Sorry, no such thing. We're doing an affordable purple paraiba here because I can. We've got 40 minutes left to go. We're going to move mountains here with these values. We'll do the recaps for those of you that missed the first couple of minutes of the show. We'll bring them all to you. But this will not be $39. It will not be $29. It's not even $2,500 for the purple paraiba you see there. That stone is clean. It is bright, even under low light, which we got a low light environment today, but I can make it even lower. Watch that. See how bright it glows. Did you see? That's the essence of neon. That's what happens. It just, look at that, glows even, look at that, brighter. It's amazing. And it's not going to be 25 or 24 or 23. I'm in giveaway mode. Let's keep it going. Not 23, not 22, not 21. Your chance to pick it up, collectors. The only thing rarer than a paraiba is a purple paraiba. We know the blue greens, we love them. Signature color there, but this is fantastic. And all we gotta do is give you the better value. Not $21, not $2,000. I can't believe I'm saying this when we got a carat plus purple paraiba. It is $1,999, first caller. It is amazing, and that will be your incredible opportunity. $19.99. Then we'll recap. I know we have a few of you wanting to see the recaps on the Tanzanite, so we'll do that, plus the pink diamonds. Now, if anybody needs, you know how I call certain stones sunset colors? Sunset. This is the sunset color. That's a zircon. Never. We see a couple tourmalines that do this with these mixes of colors. Not usually in the zircon family. So we'll bring that out. That's my jewelry tonight, guys. That's it. So we'll do some recaps, and then we should have, if you have any requests at all, we'll get those out here for you. If there's anything you're looking to see again, or I think a lot of you just need to see what you may have missed. So let's show you in the first hour, we had this gorgeous cross. There's a couple of really large pendants here. And this one, I know last time we had a huge cross pendant. It was 3 carats in size. We have almost doubled that for you. $19.99 on the purple paraiba. Look at this cross. This is from earlier tonight. It was 1130462. That is our 5 carat. Whew. I am going to count those stones, I think. I'll bore you to tears, but I'm going to count those because I want to know how big every stone is. They're all princess cuts. So the principesas of the diamonds here, it's platinum. It is one only, and it could be men's or ladies. Don't put that out there. It is, generally the men call it quadrillion cuts, but they're the same thing. If you wear quadrillion cut or princess cut, they are interchangeable. They mean the same thing. Same cut. This is 1 3/4 inch in top to bottom measurement, hidden veil. So I'll show you from the back. It looks just, quite frankly, ever stunning from the back. If you put it on reversed one day by accident, no one's going to say, excuse me, your pendant is reversed. You need to flip it, because I don't think they're ever going to know. Look at the kind of sparkle you're getting of those diamonds. That is the back side I'm showing you. And there's the front. All channel set, so this is all smooth. It is smooth, no prongs. Not going to catch on anything, won't be sharp, nothing. It is our 5 carat exactly. That's amazing. Here's what it does. I'm going to show you again the measurement because it is almost 2 inches in the length. There you can see. I mean, it's right there. Inch and did it grow? Has it grown? It's been 2 hours since I showed it. And now it's 1 7/8 inches. It has grown. Why can't I do that? I want to grow a little bit taller. I do. but thankfully I'm a woman and we wear heels. So, you know, easy peasy. I know, not, I'd rather be like 6'2". I don't know. That's just me. But my brother got all the height. I'm tall, but not that tall. So here we go. This is a really, really gorgeous piece. Inch and 7/8 would be correct. Let's show it to you on the neckline as well here. Gosh, I think that piece, I mean, I don't know where the focus is here. I think we're a little out of focus, but look at how stunning that is. Or you could put on the tie or on a lapel. I mean, it's not a brooch, but obviously how it's going to look, whether it's on skin, just bare skin, or whether it's on a fabric, a pattern, a color, doesn't matter. This one's going to stand out. Yeah, let's call Artemis. Artemis up there, can you guys see that? Because I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let's have them focus in to zip code 91706. See if they can focus in. You got it? All right. They can see it. They can see it from space. I mean, it's that kind of size. We've never brought anything like this before. And that one's going to be, you know what? We're blowing it out. It's $59.99. And I think that it's men's or ladies. I think that's a unisex style with the princess cuts or quadrillions. I think you got a choice there. I think anybody can wear that. We also have the Panther, not to be outdone by my designer, yellow gold, 18 karat, look at this, platinum over here, 18 karat over here. That's that draped Panther style we love. That's going to be 72 points in diamonds. There are baguettes in the bail and rounds in the body of the Panther. That Panther piece is 15 grams of 18 karat gold. And it's also $29.99. So that one's $29.99. That one's $59.99. You're seeing the graphics on the Panther now. And that's just a few of our big, bold style pendants tonight that I thought would be kind of fun to bring to you. So $29.99 for the Panther, $59.99. Those are recaps. They were here earlier in the show. So just want to remind you, and by the way, this is an enhancer. So this one's going to have a traditional bail. You're going to slip your chain right through. This one's got an enhancer. I was showing it earlier on pearls. Those pearls have now since sold, but that is an enhancer. So you can put it on bigger, chunkier beads, pearls, or whatnot. So that's a really cool piece there. And then also in the recap, look at this. Is our paraiba gone, by the way? $19.99. I sure hope it is. Somebody's got to get that paraiba. Here is our bicolor. Really, it's tricolor when you look at it from this perspective. It's got pink and golden and blue greens. I know it looks like it's got a few inclusions, and it doesn't. It just, again, needs cleaning from the back of the stone. So that's what it looks like from a little bit of an angle where you can really see the multi-colors at play. Pinky peach colors, blue-green colors, a little bit of golden hint as well. If only my Easter eggs this Sunday would look that pretty. I think that would be really, really pretty, wouldn't it? Just think about it. You know that how when we do the little dip dyes, or we see it in fabrics, we'll see ombres, or you'll see some really pretty graduated gradient styles. This is again, it's not easy to do. Mother Nature has done this in a natural gem, in one gem, combining all these different colors together. This one was the 659, 18 karat gold, of course, diamonds at a carat 08. So a lot going on in the diamond weight. That one's only going to be $39.99. So a really important ring there. Just another recap as we are winding down the show. Got a few. I do have that brand new Zircon. I will show it to you. It's a one of a kind. We'll just get it out the door. We have a 6 karat Zircon coming up with all those sunset colors that are so pretty. Okay. $39.99, that's got to go. And yes, we do. We have a star ruby that was here earlier. Gorgeous pink diamond earrings. Let's see, there was one more thing to recap. Jason, did you take the purple paraiba or did someone else get it? Nobody's got the purple. Wait a minute. Okay, we moved on because we thought it was gone. This is still here. $19.99 for a purple paraiba. Very affordable for that stone. And what did you pick up? What? You're kidding me. Which one? The round in the bezel set? Oh, I love that ring. Who got it? Yay, Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I've got a few other pieces that I can kind of dive into Friday and our Friday merchandise here for you. So we'll do that, give you a few extra opportunities. I do have emerald earrings, by the way. One bracelet. It's going to have a lot of diamonds. We have a black opal, gorgeous. Sphene lovers, got a big one. in an oval spine. Couple things that we want to remind you of as we get ready to wind down the show and the broadcast. There was also, well, two of our, this is what I meant to show you, the collar. Here is our triple row diamond collar. Now, seen the single rows, done those before. Never in all of our history have we ever seen anything like this. This is a 5 carat total weight diamond collar in platinum. And it is very much, when I think of collars, I think of styles very much like this, where instead of just having one row, I think of something more like a wider type of look that creates, well, you see here, it actually comes to this little bit of point, I call it. It's not really a point per se, it just gets a little wider because these diamonds are going to graduate. And so in the midpoint, which you'll always be able to find your center because it's right where those larger diamonds are actually going to be all together, that is your midpoint. And then they're going to be the triple row that stays. Now, it's never going to go any more narrow than what you're seeing on the sides. So this width here is the same as what you're going to find in the very back. And then it's got this solid finish. Look at this. Diamonds all the way through. Insert closure. So when you're dressed up and you're wearing your collar, you're going to have maybe the hair's back, the hair's up, whatever it is. Look at that. Diamonds all the way around and a closure that goes seamlessly set inside with that figure 8 to make sure it's nice and secure. Triple row all the way around, 16 inches in length. Keep in mind, this is also a one only. When we see typically one strand, and I know sometimes we've had some gold pieces here. I looked today, our single row collar, it has 3 carats in diamonds. Actually, it's 383, is our single row 16-inch collar. That single row in gold is now up over $10,000. Here's what we're doing in platinum. 5 carats exceeds the diamond weight, gives you that width that is far beyond the single row, because the single row is about 1/3 of this size. So this is giving you that really important width, obviously going to sit comfortably on your neckline, beautiful at the base of the neckline, right where a collar is meant to stay. This is also going to be less than $10,000. So if you're looking for a lot of bang for your buck, here's how you do it. Solid natural, these are all VS, they're all diamond round brilliance, they're all the way around. Again, this is the only section that they get larger is right there in the middle to come to that little bit of that point, that distinguishing moment at the center. Then they're going to be, and I love this because I was saying this earlier and it's so important, because don't invest even 5 cents into a collar if it's going to be like most collars. And if it's going to flip and turn and move and never face the right way, that to me is not worth investing even a penny into, because you're going to be annoyed by it, number one. It's going to be annoying. It's going to flip. Then you're looking at metal instead of diamonds. This style, because of the width and the way it just has that broader width all the way around, sits perfectly. You can't flip it if you try, unless you put it on wrong. So just, if you twist it, just make sure that when you have it all ready to clasp, you're making sure that everything is just like I have it. Straight, facing out, no twists or turns in it, because if you do twist it and then attempt to put it on, it's going to do that. So just make sure it's facing forward, all smooth. It's going to sit beautifully. This will not be the collar that flips and turns on you. I promise you that. It is not going to be $99, $89, or $79.99. When we talk about big values, this is really, I think, maybe the biggest of the night here, because it is the most platinum, and it is also 5 carats in diamonds. And we're going to do better than $7,000. It is $69.99 for a collar. That's impressive. Yes, Jason, go ahead. Questions? Okay. So that collar, and by the way, that just also really, I think, also makes the point of how big that cross pendant is. We also have the cross pendant with all the princess cut diamonds. But look at this. And yet, look at how it puddles. It folds almost. It winds. Do you see, most collars do not do that. And the way, again, it's all about the workmanship. You could have done this a million and one ways, but to have this be as beautifully fluid as it is, as almost like, it's got almost like a liquid movement to it. That's what ensures it's going to be comfortable. That's what ensures it's going to sit where it should, not flip or turn, all of those great things. $69.99 on the collar. Got to recommend that highly for you, okay? It's a really important piece. And don't forget about our Panther. We have had so many sellouts in previous times when we brought you Panthers like this. There's the Panther style pendant. Let me kind of pop him in here. Frame him with diamonds. Look at that. $69.99 for the necklace and $29.99 for the Panther pendant. Gorgeous. Let's take it on over to the neckline, Tony, and show them there. And I wouldn't mind seeing it even if you're going like collared shirt, menswear. Anybody excited about that fashion movie that's already being promoted when there's still a month to go till it premieres? I have my tickets. I'm not even waiting till premiere day. I'm going to see it before it comes out because that's how I'm excited. But again, what are they doing? I haven't seen it yet, but I'll tell you what I have seen, a lot of menswear, a lot of collars, a lot of draping of the necklaces. That's kind of, some things are just really kind of transcend trend when it comes to style. And yet, look at that beautiful collar, whether it's your everyday or whether it's dressy. I think this is a more dressy version of a collar personally. I think the single rows you can pass them off as everyday. I think this is the more dressy version. Either way, it's a big value. And there, of course, it turns on me. So let me flip it around here. Get it all straightened out. What did I do? I flipped it. All that talk, it says, you say I can't flip. I can flip. Yeah, if you twist it around, you can. $69.99 on that one. All right, we'll go back to the incredible wheel where our paraiba. That's our $19.99 purple paraiba. That would be, again, a really quick reminder. That is our 122 for $19.99. I want to give you a really good look at that moonstone again, too, because there have been a couple of people asking, is the moonstone, what happened? Is it still available? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got our big value here on our, well, most collectible. I just never, like every time I see it, I go, oh my gosh, I gasp again. Look at that. Stops me in my tracks. Look at that stone. Perfect, perfect round. It's a Portuguese cut round, which we haven't seen too many of, in the moonstone. Over 4 carats in size, diamond weighted to carat 36. Come on now. Can we get this a home? Before I go, I want to see the collar get a home. I really would like to see the moonstone and the purple paraiba. Those are really the pieces. I know a lot of us have our Tanzanites and we're good with our pearls, but I love the idea of getting a triple row diamond collar like we've never had in our history. Love the idea of getting a 4 carat moonstone with a very large diamond weight. Oh, and by the way, let's just go ahead and send it out. Somebody needs to have this. Skip the auction. Let's go $3,499. And then I'm about to show you some pieces you have not seen in the show yet. So we'll show those coming up next. But $34.99, just skip all the auction drama. We don't have time for that. Let's go for it. We'll go for the $34.99 giveaway and see who's got it. There's a really pretty gold quartz here too. Yellow diamond drop earrings. We've got, hey, purple paraibas and earrings too. There's a very large blue zircon here. I don't know if you've ever seen an unheated ruby. Most are heated. If you've never seen an unheated ruby, let me just show you what one looks like. It's out of our ownership private collection. Look at that ruby. Wow. So that's a private collection unheated ruby. Just wanted to show it. It's just pretty. Sometimes, you know, my job is to show pretty things. That's my job. And look at that. That's a beautiful ring. It's not cheap, but it's a really beautiful heart-shaped ruby, all unheated. Have some big Tanzanite earrings as well. There is a 32-point certified pink diamond. Also in that super high-end elite category. If you missed the black pearls that we had earlier, we have 2 of those that are also still here. We also have, oh, you know what? There's one opal I haven't shown you. And it's an opal, a faceted opal. So remember when we normally see moonstones that are cabochon? Well, same goes for opals. They're usually cabochon, not this time. Look at that faceted opal, crystal opal still, but faceted. So it's got a lot more life to it than you might expect out of a cabochon. This is 1130760, and it is our 604 with 53 points in diamonds. This kind of looks like a larger, bigger version of what we had in our Tanzanite earlier that sold in auction. Very similar in the way the diamonds are burnished, finished on the inside, which I'll show you. Diamond weight is 53 points. Again, that's a 6 carat plus. On that stone, it's a 604 to be exact. And what a thrill. So excited we get to bring this to you. 604, and 53 points. And then I'll show you the finishing. You can change the gold as well. If anybody wants that moonstone, please let me know. I'm trying to save that zircon for maybe another day, but I got to tell you, if you want to see that, we can blow that out too. So that's going to be coming up. We'll show that to you. A couple of you are saying whatever that sunset stone was, I want to get to know it a little better. We'll do that next for you. But this is 113-0760, 604, 53 points in diamonds. And watch the finishing on the inside. Going to be nice and comfy, cozy for you because of the way we built it from like a ring inside the ring. Look at that. All that inside under gallery, all the diamonds on the side scattered like little polka dots, which are very in right now. And look at that. When are they ever not in though? Polka dots, my gosh. You can watch like the most famous movie from the 90s where like there's an iconic, you remember Pretty Woman, the brown dress, the polo match, the brown silk with the white polka dots, right? You could wear that today and be the most fabulous woman in the room. This is like something that never ever goes out of style as far as like this concept, but done here in diamonds, in gold. 604, 53 points in diamonds, and a big value. This one's gonna go in a hurry. Lots of gold. If you love a lot of gold you're mounting, get this one. This is that big, big, big piece. Look at that on the hand here as well. What a piece. And now a little lower light here too, so it's gonna show off a little more of the color that you're getting from this opal. 6 carats 04. Watch this value go. Not going to be even, skip $49.99. Haven't done too many of these faceted opals ever here. So we're pretty excited to have this one. And a better value than $49 or $39 or even $29.99. Much better value. Are you ready? I hope so. $2,499. That's it. $24.99. Wowza, that's a piece. 604 on the stone, 53 points in the diamonds, and never, that one never quiets down. The color is just so bright and electrifying, beautifully done there. Look at that. Look at all that gold. Look at that side detailing. On the inside, finished to perfection. Back to the wheel it goes. $24.99. Let's do our recap, show you what we have left. Let's move everything in this show. Got to do it here. We got a big Friday coming up tomorrow. We look forward to it. Big holiday weekend. Oh my gosh, Easter weekend is here. Happy Passover, by the way, to everyone who celebrates. Here's what we're going to do on the recap. I'm going to show you what's left from the show. These have all had full presentations tonight, including the Tanzanite. Look at that 14 karat. That one, or this one, or maybe you like the round. The round is here. It's funny how I'm hoping this is a sign that and a signal that everybody has their Tanzanites. That's what I'm hoping for. Hoping that is the case because we've had them for 7.5 years. They're the best of the best. Just want to make sure that everybody gets them before they're gone because usually that's when we all want them. We as humans want what we can't have. So I want to make sure you're getting in on these Tanzanites as we are in last call on what we have for you. So there's also a couple of Tahitian pearls that we had way back in the early parts of the show, so I'll show those as well. Take a good look though. We have opal, moonstone, a lot of color here going on. Tanzanite, Tahitians. Here are my Tahitian pearls. I have 2 left from a very big discount wheel we did. There's the first. Here's the second. The second, these are going to be 12 millimeters and 11. So this is the 12. The 11's over here. The 11's going to get you a little more diamond weight than the 12. So just, pick which mounting you like the best. But honestly, those colors are just really stunning. And then, yeah, there's another big Tanzanite here. This is the cushion cut. There's our big, rather emerald cut. Cushion cuts over here. So we've got all 3 in the back row. Everything in those Tanzanites, $68.88, by the way. Had some pink diamond earrings. Had a huge Kunizite pendant. Look at this pendant. This one, where am I going to put it? Move this one aside for a minute just so you can see this 28 karat, 85 Kunizite. That's a big one. That one's under $3,500. There's a lot of pieces here that are $34.99 or less. And that would be, well, mainly the big opal in the middle, the gorgeous moonstone in the front, the Kunizite pinned in the back. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's under $3,500 for that Kunizite. Obviously, our 2 Tanzanites here, those are going to be the 2 in the back row, going to be $68.88. The round right here, that's an 8.5 karat. That one's going to be, did the auction there on that one, didn't get the open. We can do that for $49.99. Have the paraiba. This is the purple paraiba for $1,999. So that's going to be only $19.99 for that one. 2 pendants are left. And then we'll take a moment with this wheel, answer any questions you might have, and then we're going to do our grand finale, which is going to be this Zircon. I'm saving it, and I don't know what for. Let's just bring it, probably because I'm intimidated by the price tag. And if I'm intimidated by the price tag, I'm worried you might be. So here's the deal. I will do a grand finale on the show, and we'll make that Zircon extremely affordable. Okay? So we'll do that for our grand finale. Which one would you like? Tanzanite's at $68.88. Kunizite back here, 28 karat stone, under $3,500, yes. Bicolor is gone. Who got it? Congratulations. I think that is one of the prettiest. Pastel, who is it? Christy, thank you. It's a beauty. She's gonna love it. $39.99, well done. All right, that was item number 758, by the way. Here we go, Tahitians. Actually, let me move up our Kunizite. Oh boy, it's kind of blocking. Yeah, it makes a better door than a window, doesn't it? There's our Tanzanite. So back row Tanzanites are $68.88. The Kunizite is $34.99. The opal, $24.99. The Tanzanite round, the only round up there is right here. That's the 844. We'll do that for $49.99. The Tahitian pearls, same price. Tahitian pearls are going to be your choice of either Tahitian pearl, only $12.99, or did we do? Yeah, we did $12.99. I went real low on those. Uh-oh. What else is selling? Uh-oh, let me know. $12.99 on the pearls. Your choice of Tahitian pearl, 11 or 12 millimeters, depending on which one you choose. And here's our last call. Oh no, don't tell me. Hope we didn't sell that bicolor twice. Take a look at this pendant. And then in pendants tonight, I got two pendants, 1 collar still left from the show. Here they are. Here are 2 pendants, either the Panther or the cross. And they're on the hand here very quickly, so we want to give a little love to our pendants as well. Pendant, the Panther pendant on the left, $29.99. 15 grams of 18 karat gold. The cross, 5 carats in diamonds, set in platinum. The cross is $59.99. What else do we have? The collar, the 5 carat diamond collar in platinum is $69.99. So some beautiful options. Whether you're looking for something for the neckline, something for the hand, whatever you like. So those are, again, $59.99 for the cross, $29.99 for the Panther. So that's your fabulous way to go either way, under $6,000. But that Panther, we've done Panthers like this in the past. They're never under $3,000. Last one I had was $7,000. So the fact that gold's gone up since I last showed them, that one's $3,000. Big value there, and it's an enhancer bail. Very important, gives you so much more versatility. All the more ways to wear it when you've got an enhancer. So I think that's important as well. Let's move on. We got a last call on our rings. So did Jason get the bicolor? Is that what happened? Oh, gotcha. The moonstone as well. Okay, so we're verifying on the moonstone. Bicolor gone. Oh boy. Trying to keep up to date here with what's going on. Also that red, beautiful, like true star ruby. We have this gorgeous star ruby here. Look at this one. That's star ruby. Wow. So let's get one more thing up here. The grand finale. We've got about 13 minutes. So I just want to give you 2 minutes with this wheel. And if there are any questions, anything you want to see in detail, questions, want to see it on the hand, let me know which one you're thinking about. We can put it up there all by its lonesome for you. So you can see and know every last detail about your piece. Obviously, they've been presented earlier, but we know a lot of late arrivals to a Thursday night. We understand. So here we are. Also, we're here Friday nights as well. So keep in mind, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, Saturday and Sunday day. So that is what happens. Now, also that moonstone, that gorgeous round. Remember what we're doing here on the moonstone? Just got it for $34.99 if you want that moonstone. $34.99 on that one. The pearls are going to be either one, your choice, $12.99, $19.99 our purple paraiba. That has got to go. There is nothing else I have that's over a carat in a purple paraiba that's under $2,000. So that's a big value there. All the Tanzanites in the back row, $68.88, $49.99 for the round, and that is that, okay? So a little once over, plus those pearls. The pearls have been hot today. It's been golden pearls, all sold out. The other Tahitian I had gone. This is your chance right now to pick up anything at all off this wheel. And again, they've all been presented in full. Want to make sure you take advantage of them while we've got a minute left with those pieces. All right, I guess we're going to get to it. The grand finale, the big orange zircon. They're calling it orange. I would say, sure, there's an orange. There's a little bit of pink. There's some golden. This is really, really stunning what you're going to see next. So we'll bring it to you. It's a first look at it, besides a little flash here and there. So we'll show that to you. Don't forget about that platinum collar. We've got last call in the show, and you know this is the end of the night when everything starts to disappear really, really quickly, especially when it comes to, we've already got a lot of people talking about that collar, that platinum collar in 5 carats in diamonds. And you know what's funny is these collars, I don't know if you'd ever look at this, even the most like trained jewelry eye. As we go to the hand here, I don't know if anybody would look at that and assume 5 carats. Doesn't it look like a lot more than that, especially when you consider it doesn't stop halfway around. It goes all the way to the back, all the way around. Look at this. That is not a 5 carat diamond collar. Look, at least. It certainly looks like more. And solid platinum, the no flip style, because of the width that it's giving you, the way it just anchors to the neckline, $69.99 for that collar. That's going to go before the show ends. Let's move everything aside as far as rings go. I think our moonstone may be gone. Jason, is that what I heard? Moonstone, maybe. Okay, so we got a lot of people taking, a lot of different things. So we'll keep you up to date. As I learn about it, we'll tell you. But here's what we have. And I'm going to come right in on this Kunizite for another look at this pendant. And then what we're going to do is bring out the gorgeous golden colors of a zircon. But usually zircons will have a color. We'll call it green, we'll call it white, we'll call it yellow. Sometimes even they get fancier names like a hyacinth zircon. This really, you cannot define as one individual color. You can't. It's got a multitude of colors. Did you know that zircon can do that? Similar to what we see in tourmalines. Zircons, not often, but on occasion, they will combine different colors, and I'm not talking about a color up here and a color down there. I'm talking about a blend, a mix, a beautiful, think of like a nice little recipe of color. I see golden oranges, I see bright reds, I see beautiful pinks, goldens as well. This is my brand new zircon tonight. It's 1130739. Welcome into our last little bit. We got 9 minutes left to go. And this is our huge 6 carat 01 in this fabulous zircon. Think of it like, I don't know, every time I look at it in a different light, I see different colors every time. I see it now, and I see more of those kind of like padparasha colors, like a pink and orange mix. Every time, look at that. Sometimes there's a bronze element, sometimes bright yellows flashing through. Well, there's 19 points in pink diamonds and 70 points in white diamonds, and we bring it all to you. Wow, this is some kind of value here. We're going to bring it down to a grand finale price tag as well, as we only have 8 minutes to go in the show, and we'll see you tomorrow night. But of course, lots of brand new on the way. Still verifying on that collar if you want the 5 carat platinum triple row collar. But this is where my exotic lovers are going to go. I think for anybody who, I know we had some people that missed out on the tourmaline with multicolors. Here's how you get it all but blended. In a stone that really, when all is said and done, looks like a diamond, carries itself like a diamond, while being a natural stone, but still gives the double refraction that undoubtedly gives a diamond-like fire and brilliance to it. Here's how it's set. Want to show you that it's elevated a little bit up just to give it a little, let the light. We always say, let there be light. Diamonds, zircons, they all feel that way. Give me the light so I can do what I do. Take that faceting, throw it back out. Look at this one on the hand here. Wow. What an extraordinary example of what powerful zircons can look like and can do and can bring. And double halo, just these little details that I love, how we just said, don't just give it 2 halos, let's just give the really important pink diamonds some love. Put the pink diamonds first, then the white diamonds after that. So stunning. Here it is on the up close, and we're gonna blow it out right now. What is it supposed to be? I think we all wanna know. Is it going to be $89.99? Can't do that and expect it to go. We have had an epic day of values, some of the biggest ones we've ever seen. We're going to keep that going right now and not bring you the 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. We got 7 minutes to go. I'm taking you well below where this ever should be. And it won't even be $6,000, 5,000, 4,000. This is what happens. We got to move something at the end of the night. I'd like it to be that. Either the collar is where I think our really strong value is, the collar, maybe that Panther pendant. But let me say, if you want your color, you need that exotic, you want that stone that nobody else in the world is going to be sporting. Nobody else, even the collectors, they don't have it. The museums, they don't have it. You want something very unique to you and your style. This is it. And it's not 49. Let's keep going. And call me early because you know it's not going to last. Can't stick around here. We got 6 minutes left to go. We're making sure everything from this show, and of course it's getting busy, it's the end of the night. So everybody's seen all the jewelry, deciding what they'd like to have. If anything's caught your fancy tonight, this is when you go ahead and get it. This is when you pick it up. But we're not doing 49 or even $39.99. Huge value right here, right now. The first caller gets it. I'm going even lower than 35. That's been a magic number here tonight. A lot of really important pieces have come down to that $34.99 price tag. Well, guess what? This is going even lower. Never should, never could, but I'm making something happen here. Into the show tonight. Let's go. $2,999 on the 601 orangey pink, golden bronze, yellow gorgeous. It's all of those colors together. And it's like if a Padparasha knew how to sparkle. If a Padparasha could be a diamond-like in its brilliance, that's what this looks like. And it's $29.99, first caller. We'll give that 60 seconds. Anything else you'd like to see before we go? Let me know. We're here to, again, make sure you get all those great pieces you've been loving. Anything at all that you are interested in, this is the day to get it. Obviously, these values have been spectacular tonight. I can close out with a little Savverite deal because the one thing we haven't seen since the first hour is anything under $1,000. So I'm going to bring you something. Did I say Savverite under $1,000? Yeah, we're going to do that next. So a little goodbye deal coming up right now. And goodbye is going to be the ring. We have a platinum piece. It's 1128675. Savverite's one of the rare garnets in the world. So not likely you're going to see it under $1,000. I'm giving you that heads up so you can get on the phone lines now because in 20 seconds we're going to show you the Savverite and it's under $1,000. And I may even go lower. So again, Savverite garnet, it's over a carat. This is like the giveaway of all jewelry. Take a look. 5 seconds left to go. So let me know who's got that zircon, pink diamonds and white diamonds. And oh, it even looks good. See, I hear Savverite 1 carat under $1,000 and I think, okay, it's going to look like onyx. It's going to be too dark. It's going to be all kinds of include. Nope. This is about as amazing as it gets. Do you see the brightness it has? It's still that classic. Here's what you look for. Look for a classic traditional emerald green color, but look for it to be bright. Look for it to have a little wow, have a little pop to it. That's what this stone does. It's a 101 marquise, 31 points in diamonds. Tony, I said under $1,000. That kind of gave away a little bit. I'm going to go lower than $999 because that would be kind of the what's expected. Let's go even lower than that. End of the show is here. We got 3 minutes left to go. This ring is $949. Take it or leave it. But when the way it's set with those, even the bigger diamonds on the sides, 31 points, but look how we got there. Big marquise cuts and a round. So 2 marquise and a round on each side, flaring out, almost giving it like a floral. And then that's going into the split shank with the round brilliant diamonds, $949. Well, there's only one. I'll try it on if I can. I know this one's a smaller size because I've had it once or twice before. So take a look. Yeah, do you want the Savverite? Orange Zircon is verifying. Thank you. We have 2.5 minutes left to go. Savverite's going to be the next to go. I mean, my goodness. Platinum 101, 31 points. Yeah. Under $950. And it's clean. Yeah. Savverite's gone. Let's show you the round. Here's the round Tanzanite. Could be the last piece we see, and it's got a smudge. This is the 8 karat 44. It's item number 872 with the big pink diamonds, 6 pointers on each side, round brilliant white diamonds the rest of the way, 1130872. This would be our last look. Now I've also updated it because we obviously don't have time for the auction in 2 minutes left. So let's just make it $4,999 first caller on that one. That'll be it. And at the show special on our Tanzanite, because our Savverite's gone, it sounds like our Zircon may be gone. Congratulations on that one. Thank you. Don't forget about the platinum collar. Don't forget about the Panther piece. I still can't believe 20, you know what, let's just put it in the shot here. $29.99 for a Panther enhancer. I like the way that sounds. Is that a rhyme? The Panther enhancer. $49.99 on that round. Congratulations if you get it. Thank you so much. Don't forget about the triple collar, the triple platinum collar with diamonds, 5 carats in diamonds. Make sure you pick that up if you love it. There is only one there. Want to make sure you have a chance to get that one. Also, any questions about anything else you've seen? The opal, the Tanzanites. We had other assorted Tanzanites. The Kunizite pendant, the 2885. The Tahitian pearls. We had 2 gorgeous Tahitian pearls, both of which are still here for $12.99. You can get either one of those. Reminder, we'll be back tomorrow night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. And we'll see you for a big Friday night holiday weekend kickoff. Yay. So we'll be with you also for the holiday weekend. So remember, Saturday and Sunday during the day, 10 o'clock a.m. That's when we start the show. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. That's Pacific time. Be with us here live right at the start, and we'll have an incredible show. We're going to have a lot of brand new tomorrow night as well. Most of the show, like tonight, most of the show will be brand new. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you for putting up with me and my voice, and really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for watching. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Good night.